today.
Elements collide. Team Liquid versus Eternal Fire, and Harry's gonna cover.
Yay! It was
on the
the graphic.
Oh.
It was the graphic.
And I was gonna say,
damn.
Harry's here to cover the gas.
It's a B rush.
Just a lot of hot air. Madja. Flashes are good. Oh, bit of team damage. Less than ideal. Xantares also dinked straight away. Yikes, that's rough.
Let's go, Kevin. Couple more openers, Kevin.
Big Kev. Pulling up. Traded there. Oh, in comes Woxic with a P2K and a Dream, but Twist the Dream catcher. And that leaves it all on Jota in the 1v3. Not to win this one. So Liquid pull up with a pistol round in the bag.
Oh. All right, beautiful work there from Roland. If you didn't know, he's from Poland. It's going to be a Force Buy coming out from EF. MP9s are plenty. Damn good weapon to use on a map like Inferno on the Forces. Let's see, do they want to be aggressive or do they... This is the problem, they only have one smoke grenade. Well, there you go, they've juggled that around. Madge's given it.
A lot of times we see teams, sort of play 4B with this buy and then just on timing, swing banana. Like the MP9's group somewhere or they go down mid immediately.
Okay, so Madge's just going to block B, try and force him into a top mid setup. Do they swing ahead of the play or do they just wait for the fight to come their way? That's the question, as banana control has been taken. JKS could get the information if he heads out boiler. So I'll smoke over towards long side. Jota might be getting the feel and he needs to take a swing, take a fight, and he is. No head armor, crushed, absolutely rickrolled. They just keep on jumping into the jaws of NAF. Now you guys, you can take credit for NAF's good performances?
I think so, I think we can.
I think we can.
Yeah, you guys,
I think Keith would
appreciate it
up there as well.
He was down bad, man. After that first game,
they should have beat. Well, they could have beaten.
He wasn't feeling it. He didn't have a good game. He didn't have a terrible game, but I guess
his own
standards.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So we ran into him at the hotel. We're like, Keith, you did play bad. We're not going to deny
gotta be
that.
honest with him.
Yeah.
You have to. You can't lie and fool a guy like Keith.
The silver lining is the only way is up now.
Yeah, and also, it's been your first official after a month. Those can always be a little bit weird, a little bit awkward.
And what did he do the next day? The very next day, showed up, put in the work, put in the hours, top of the board, Chad.
I'm glad you didn't give him Dexter's advice. If it starts bad, it's probably going to end bad.
Trace started giving him that advice, and then we were saying, no, Trace, this is bad advice. He doesn't want to hear that. It did start bad.
Oh, nerds. Nice. MP7 on display. That's the Force Buy absolutely dealt with. Nothing carried through, so no real issues for Team Liquid to worry about going into round number 3. Take it off the GoPro.
No, was it throwing you off? Was it?
I just felt like you guys thought you were being watched all the time.
Yeah.
No! But you kind of already are. These cameras are recording all the time. And you're on a microphone.
And we have smartphones.
That's true too. So
someone's always watching.
No matter what, Harry, they heard us.
I made a joke about Levi's the other day, and then I got bombarded with Levi's ads.
We haven't done any jeans-related content this event.
There has been less jeans. Well, I haven't seen Henry much. And he is Mr. Jean.
I was trying to get some coffee stains out of my jeans yesterday. I've been trying to do that all events. So, oh, the Zeus doesn't stick the landing.
Can anyone help Chad with his washing-based problem?
So, first of all, I put them into dry cleaning. Launders was like, yeah, put them into dry cleaning because they'll get the coffee stains out. Did that, didn't get the coffee stains out, but then also got more coffee stains on them. So then I was like, oh, man. So then I came here and then Trace was like, I got a Tide pen, man. Trace doesn't sound like that. I got a Tide pen, man. And I was like, oh, man, that's cool. I'll give that a try. So I tried the Tide pen. That didn't work. Then yesterday I had done a concoction of vinegar, dish soap, and water.
Did that work?
Well, no, but I think I need to give them a wash. So it might have loosened up the stain, but we still need to flush the stain out.
Are they your favorite pair of jeans, Chad?
Just a new pair of jeans. I've only worn them about 5 times. They're my only... Oh, yeah, like Carmack's jeans. His favorite pair. Yeah, that's a great one, Yank. I'm sorry I didn't click on that immediately. Shout out to Carmack's jeans one time.
They were his best jeans.
Couldn't get any
were.
cream on them.
All right, well, I will say that
Although, to be fair, the question, how do I get cream stains out of my jeans, is the most bait-like question ever.
you've been looking at Jimmy's search history. Shout out to Jimmy one time. Harry, a critique came in for the cast of the last series.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of critique.
I don't mind some banter by the casters, but man, that last cast could have been more. I guess he meant couldn't
have been more
anti-hype.
anti-hype. Which also I disagree with.
I
Arguably,
disagree
that
with
was
as
like
well.
the most serious we've been.
Yeah.
We're trying to deliver in the hype moments. There was a lot of shit talks.
Yeah,
We
that
were
was
letting that
fun.
speak for itself.
There was some good moments. Zyra went huge, got an ace on the pistol, got another massive 4K.
If you want to see what anti-hype looks like,
We can give you a URL.
Let me do the play-by-play.
Oh dear. Okay, well, this is a bit of a bonus round. Mac 10, MP9, heading towards A with quite a direct approach, Liquid. One up in the window room, 3 through the apartment. So a waterfall into Jota looking likely. He does have support. Oh, Soundkey will have been heard there. Well timed. Can't go through that.
come on, Naf, right at the front. SMG, first man in.
Claustrophobic setup.
Always tough being the first one. Let's see how he's able to do. Tagged by the Woxic AWP, and now tries to recommit. Woxic continues to hold the line. That AWP not failing. They are getting wrapped on though. An ultimate able to break away. They don't properly clear the pit. Wakadia. There was a double pit setup. They thought they dealt with it. Still, they put him to rest pretty quickly. Doesn't continue to be a thorn in their side for long. Plant now in the 2v1. Madja moving around the long side. But now it's with 2 kills to his name already. Cream in the jeans, feeling good.
Smelling bad.
Good check. Twist with the info, tees up Nerds to put a stop to that with 3.
First round, they didn't get the opening kill in the game so far, but there was a nice little trade there in from JKS.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a strange round. They wanted to do abs pop, then Woxic gets the tag. They sort of stop for a second, and they still go. But that second flash that came in was key.
It did feel weirdly stalled out, though. That posturing, I guess, really costing EF. Into another partial. Now, these two rosters have never faced before, which is a curious one. You think with the amount of Counter-Strike EF's been playing, there's the lack of Counter-Strike Liquid's been playing, but either way, it's live on our screens right now in a 1-1 as Nerds gives the opener. Madja down, desperate through Banana. Second spotted on the half-wall jump and a smoke to stall out proceedings.
All right, that's nice for Wakadia.
Oh, did you see the game Wakadia had on Inferno yesterday? It was we think we were working at the time, like
Very silent free.
yeah, he was beast mode. It was insane. Anyway, they're going to win this round, so you can thank Wakadia for that.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe not, indeed. Ultimate to reclaim the 3-on-3. They've got good space over towards long. Antares here, but low on health, needs the immediate kill. Does well to get out with 1.
You hear that shouting? That is MIBR versus Fury, our elimination game on the secondary stream right now. 35 seconds on the clock to work this one out. They're trying to triangulate the position of these final 2 CTs. They've gone for the divide and conquer method. Timing is going to be either the friend or the enemy of Ultimate / Wakadia, so one spotted. Accelerating now in towards the site is going to be the bomb on the back of Twists. While he's short, plants back sight. Jota will be able to take a duel here. Wakadia coming up. Noted and dealt with. So they know that Jota was around here somewhere. Oh, Twists. I'm not sure how they didn't calculate that one.
Oh, now it's weird.
Very weird. It's a safe plant back sight. There's no kit.
No, the 10-second stick, surely not. Ultimate trying to bait him off of it, but Jota just a full commitment. Over halfway done now. Might be able to lock this in. Gets off. And Ultimate puts a stop to it.
What do you reckon happened there in the comms, though?
I have no idea where Twist was looking. They knew he was in Boiler last spotted. Twist turned to check like long after they killed the guy in mid. Okay, did they think?
What? There's no way. Well, he jumped out window and the guy coming up
or
didn't hear him.
or went T-stairs and wrapped all the way around. But like, why on earth would you do that? No, exactly. It was too fast. I have no idea.
Yeah, maybe he just thought the guy would have played by now if he was still there, and that's why he turned. So got punished for it.
Fucking sick, Colruyt. Nice, boys. Thank you.
Thank you.
He called us.
Did he say thank you?
He did.
Oh, very
Important.
Canadian.
This is polite.
Chad, you would be surprised how much chaos can happen if you don't say thank you. Make sure to always say thank you.
Use your manners, everybody.
All I'm saying.
Please, thank you. Even appreciate the people in your life. I'm not just talking about your family and your friends. Maybe the doorman in your building. If you have a doorman in your building, you're probably not saying please or thank you, are you? Or maybe you are.
If you've got good manners, you are.
Yeah. Not everybody has good manners. All right, well, Total Fire still in search of a round on this CT side, but this is the second rifle round. The scoreline's deceiving at this point. Like, people are going to look at this and go, oh man, but it's 5-0 up. They're already up 5 rounds. I think it was about South Park. A bit South Park there.
South. Yeah.
Like it was doing the Canadians from South Park. But no, look, this is only their second rifle round. Right? They did a force, didn't work. They had a partial, didn't work. They had an eco, didn't work. They lost the pistol. So this is only their second rifle round, guys. Context matters. Glop, glop.
This is very slow from Eternal Fire.
Huh?
You good?
They're on the CT side.
I meant Liquid. Thank you for catching me there.
No one's in B. So this is going to be a 3v4. Zantares can't catch him with the spam. Molly a bit shallow. Bomb getting planted. How do they set up the post plan?
Okay, that's a pretty swing fight there for Zantares, dealing with Naf as he attempted to go aggressive through the ruins. It's kept open this path, and now they hear ultimate tag in the Molly. They know where he was. All the info there for Eternal Fire. They just got to stick the landing. Ultimate at 1 HP will get knocked down. And so finally, Eternal Fire are on the board. An appropriate pace on that round from them, if I dare say so myself.
I really like the call from Liquid in a sense of that they have this round. Maybe they just miscalculated that there's an extra smoke in Banana. Because you see, you know, when the CTs have Banana, they like to go for A and they leave one guy and then you have to chase him away before you do anything because he has early info. But if you just smoke B from T-spawn, really, and you just rush from that point on, like in the mid-round, you only have to trade that one guy. And even if he gets 2 and you get the 3v4 post-plan, which is sort of what Liquid got, it's then the NAF lost the duel to Zantares, which sort of decided the round, but it was a nice change of pace, and so is this. Nerds with another entry in Banana.
Getting a lot of those so far, Liquid. Beautiful work to give them the 5v4 number advantage. Now, Eternal Fire have to work out what type of moves are available. Joda searching in Apartment C, even isolate either JKS or NAF. Those are the two that you're going to be seeing taking the boiler and Hall's control. But NAF playing very passive, making sure not to give over his life. You also have that AWP of Woxic posted up on the short side. Rotation from Zantares over just means one man of Madja having to deal with B. So they're hoping that they can force them by blocking in towards a setup on A that is playing for information right now. Zantares has to... Yeah.
The A players want to search, and for Major, as soon as they have contact, to drop the counter util so that once they do find a kill or some information, he can buy time for them to come back to the B bomb site. They're really trying.
Oh, JKS rewarded for that. Bit of mid-aggression cancelled out. And it looks like it's going to bring them back. Huge double opener out of Kyle. Jota only just arriving. Willa back's turn as they first head out through middle. That double kill keeps this interesting.
It's the bomb.
Bomb now dropped. 15 seconds. Molly down on it. Jota still floating around the long side. Gonna have to get that bomb back. Madja now arriving. A lot of damage done. The bomb just gets out of there. Cover from Keith. looks to seal the deal. Maja dead on the push out through middle. Well recovered. Big entries from JKS and closed by Nafly.
And you can see there on that camera, I'm sure we could bring it up again, just how ecstatic he is about that double kill. That second shot on the AWPer puts a smile on his face, and Naf closing it down as well. So happy, the two of them, just with overjoyed emotions to be resetting EF after that one.
They had to put them on on opposite sides of the setup because it would be just too much energy for the team to handle on one side. This way they balance it out.
And it would suck everybody else in.
Yeah. You know, you need to let a chill guy like Russ sort of do his thing as an IGL.
And Nerds too, another balanced guy who's going to keep things quite level.
Yeah. But JKS and Naf, I mean,
oh, you've seen him at parties.
they go crazy. There's no party like a JKS party.
You know, and it's worrisome because it seems like Ultimate has taken after them too.
Yeah. No, he is very much forged in their image. Another party animal.
Which makes sense, you know, someone from Canada, someone from Australia, they're imparting the way things are done on the polls. So
there's a lot of Polish people in both of those countries too.
Yeah, what a great relationship that they've been able to forge. All right, another partial from EF.
If this keeps up, it might rival the back and forth from that previous game.
Yeah, there's that much energy right now.
JKS locked in and readying his next fire line of shit talk.
I don't know, Chad. Maybe Eternal Fire feels like they can't say anything without you crucifying them, so...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I will say that the Turkish little bros, when they did get it translated of what I had said, most of them were like, yeah, that's fair. There was some that was like, oh, that's 2 spotted, M4 noted. There was some that weren't in that mindset, but some were. So shout out to the Turkish fans one time. Big fan of your fans.
Wait, the fans of the fans?
Wow. Fans of everybody, really. We're all fans of someone.
Fan-on-fan action over towards here. In the end, it's Moxic that dies, son. Naf, bit of spam. Will do good damage.
JKS.
Big wrap for Kyle. This is going to be another celebratory round for JKS as he delivers with 3. Take a look at this dynamic display. Juzzy getting animated.
Oh, he's out of his chair. He's letting the other team know that's a massive 3K for JKS. Couldn't be happier about how that one's gone. Heard the talk about the fans, love some OnlyFans, and right now I'm his biggest fan.
Justin, Kyle Savage.
Shout out to someone using the mailbag.
Fucking sing Justin! You're such a fucking legend, bro. Let's fucking go.
Wanted to say, just wanted to say thanks. July. So shout out to July one time. Oh, this energy in the room. You can feel it, Harry. You know, you're moving about. You can really feel it.
It's palpable. Oh, the hurts and nuts takes it even further. JKS finally bested. Desk slam at the end of that one. The emotion's still running high after a hot start. Ooh, Naf though, can he pick up where JKS left off? No. The 2 frontmen of Team Liquid dead over in the apartments. Now it's down to the supporting cast.
Well, you know they're going to be talking up a storm right now, Harry. Really bringing the mid-round energy. Oh, EF looking good for a second.
This is the problem, right? You lose them 2, you lose the kind of emotional backbone of the team. And so it just peters out a bit for Team Liquid. Into Xantares they go. Oh, they will get past him, but Wakadia fast on the flank. Looking to remove any danger. It's only Twists left. Maybe he is the danger. 2 kills as that bomb goes down. Wakadia keeps finding success from that quick wraparound, so a good round for him. And that's how Eternal Fire find their second.
We haven't had an RVD moment in a while, have we? That's Russell Van Dolken, for those of you playing at home. RVD.
RVD, the big RVD moments. They're what we live for, Chad.
Round from Joe to dealing with both the A Extremity players. So they will be able to secure their second. 4 or 5 rounds for EF, that's workable. That would mean, however, they need to be able to get some consecutive CT-sided rounds on the board. Moxic's AWP's in play, MP9 for Manager. The util is there to go for this banana control. What's the adjustment going to look like for Liquid? Third player starting second mid. This could be telling of an A play.
Yeah, they're going pretty quick with it as well. Trying to send Nerds in for a cursory glance into the banana fight, but the smoke, the mollies, it pushes him away. So they didn't get that B real estate they were looking for, but they weren't really interested in that. They wanted to go quickly out into this A site. Oh my god, it's the Forbidden Duo leading the way as well. JKS and Naf playing together out through the apartments. They're behind enemy lines. Naf catches one back turn. And JKS continues damaging the rest on these rotates over. I mean, if Keith and Kyle can put their differences, these bombastic personalities aside and come together for rounds like that, that's pretty exciting for Team Liquid.
It is crazy, right? When you have two huge personalities in the server like JKS and Naf, been known for it throughout their long careers in Counter-Strike, and then now they're able to combine their powers, bring their heads together. It's a spectacle.
Well, there were doubts around whether it would work, right?
Big question marks. I know Yanko was a doubter. He was saying back in the Renegades days, JKS couldn't do it in the server when Naf was there. Seeing is believing, isn't it, Yanko?
It was a different time, Chad. You know, they were both young, up-and-coming players, you know, more quiet, more laid back. Now you can really feel the intensity coming from both of them every single time they get on the server.
It's fair.
It's great to see.
It's really fair.
And compared to, we didn't see them yesterday, they were on the B stream against Furia, but compared to day one versus Falcons, definitely can tell the mid rounds are better. They're playing more together, getting good trades as well, understanding in rounds what needs to be covered. This round was a great example of how you can punish a team that likes to play 3B a lot at the beginning. Naf and JKS got abs uncontested, really, and the round pretty much over thanks to the call. Even before it started.
I did say 4 or 5. Well, now they only get 4. Oh.
Oh, that's annoying.
Try again. There you go. There you go. And there you go.
I mean, at least, you know, missing that jump didn't, like, cost him a crazy timing or anything we could see. There wasn't a kill open at any point in time. Nerds. Oh, that's just free for Madja.
Why are they expecting nobody to be logs, I guess? That's the question. Rightio.
Especially, Nerds has been pretty persistent in fighting for this banana control.
It'd be great for the opening. I'm going to go check the stat lines.
I mean, now in the 5v4, you know it's Eternal Fire feeling the pressure. They're expecting adjustments to this CT side, and they're right in that. This A defense no longer 3 strong. It's just a double setup between Woxic and Jota.
Notes is 4-2 in opening exchanges. JKS 3-0, NAF 1-1. So there's been 3 opening kills so far for EF in this map. Woxic, Xantares, and Madja.
Oof. Nice play.
Good trade. In towards A they go. Woxic's AWP needs to do some damage here.
It really does. Got to be a vintage Woxic clip. The Southpaw sniper dead after 1.
That is POOR, because he's dead and probably won't be able to buy an AWP into the next round.
Yeah.
Because this one's gone south.
It does feel that way. And I mean, Naf and Twists left up in this together. They're setting up in a crossfire now. That will make life pretty hard for Xantares. What would be sick is if Wakadia could have found that fight.
Oh,
Xantares knows about the crossfire. Ready for Naf in the pit, but he doesn't part ways with the round. 9 locked in for Team Liquid.
Well, this one's definitely gotten out of control quite quickly, hasn't it? I'm diving in the mailbag. Got one from Terry. Says, hey, Sponge. One of my favorite players from back in the day. Nice little self-indulgent email here.
That's lovely.
I'm a huge Liquid fan. I know you and JKS are close. Any cool stories you can tell us about you too? Terry from Toronto. Shout out to Terry. I don't really have any stories I could tell you, Terry.
Come on, man.
They were on. You guys were
play
on.
Face It all the time. You don't have one funny story.
I don't know. Do I strike you guys as a funny guy? Like,
Yeah.
does Justin?
Yes.
But yeah, but that's funny in its own right.
Yeah, fair. I'll think of something. I don't have anything for you right now, Terry, but keep those emails flying in. We've got our best people man in the hotlines.
Well, it just doesn't end up in situations for funny things to happen.
He's human though, right?
Aaron does.
I think.
Well, jury's still out on that one. Wakadia may be a machine over here in top mid. As he locks onto ultimate, deals with him on the push.
Actually, Machine is at the hotel he finished work for today.
It's true.
True, he is gone. Ooh, big backstab out of Naf. Bro, he's looking so good today, is Naf Fly.
Yeah, he's been hitting the gym. He's getting a bit hench.
He's
Getting the
proactive,
sun, taking his vitamin D.
taking the vitamin
Got a new
D.
skin routine going on.
He even dropped by and saw us all last night,
True,
which
he
was
did
nice
come
of
and
him.
say hello. He was excited to see us. All right, well, going to reaggress on top mid. 30 seconds left. Jiggle, find the fight, and wow. Joe, to get the hell out of there. They're going to back off, head towards B. This is where Madja is residing. Oh, are they going to back off? There's 20 seconds, boys. You got to make the call now. Hey, if they're not hitting B, they're not living.
Oh, but they arch it. Zantares. Double opener on the smoke. It's only
Down,
Twitch
baby.
left standing, and there just isn't time to win
No
this.
time.
He's lost it to time. This one gets away from Team Liquid, but 3 is all Eternal Fire get on that CT half. Will that be enough? Will Chokewood make a return?
They're looking flustered, Harry. It must be time for a tactical timeout.
Yeah, it's time for a quick reset and a refuel.
Well, that's saucy.
That's creamy. Hey, did somebody call me? No.
Give me some of that.
Honesty wants to win right here, right now. It's crazy.
Power nap, reboot, refuel. That's Eternal Fire. They were having a little kit in the middle of this game in that timeout, and they're going to need it. They're going to need to hit hard in this second half, trailing behind by 6 rounds, Chadley. They need this pistol if this comeback is going to begin.
Yeah, it can't continue to go so shit for EF, can it?
Oh, it can.
Oh, it's their map choice up next to Train, so we'll get there.
It can always be worse. I think that's
Well,
the
they're in their
slogan
face.
for the Balkans.
In their face. The guts into a duel. JKS falls to Jota.
Oh, Wakardia holding on. Nope, not for long. Ultimate finds him. This is a brawl to open up the pistol. Oh, look where the bomb dropped, by the way. That's a little awkward. It crossed over to the far side of mid. They have to expel this smoke now to go get that back.
I have another one. Jota can smoke CT, can molly over towards ruins. Naf has an incendiary of his own to try and delay this plant. Do they boost? Boost is possible. They don't boost. Whoa, here comes the molly. Yeah, good molly. Bang. Oh, no. Not a good molly. Oh, dear.
Oh, you could have made up for it on the boost. You'd still found him anyway. All would have been forgiven. Instead, even odds in this retake. But Eternal Fire taking space away, go aggressive in through the spawn. They get past Twist. Now they have CT. This is real rough for Liquid. These are super strong post plants for Eternal Fire, but hold on! Naf and Nerds battle back. They're ready for the Jota wraparound. They've got to get on this bomb. And the late stick out of Nerds. This feels like it's already too late. Got on it fast, but no room to defuse. Oh! He's just shy of it.
Damn close. Give it a fair crack there, didn't they?
Oh, usually I feel pretty comfortable calling them, but that one was real close.
Yanko knew. Yanko knew. He waved you off.
You didn't believe me, Harry. Why is that?
Well, he's got to bring the excitement. That's
for
not
a brief moment.
Yeah, but imagine how cool you would look if you just
True.
Nah, you
all
got
that
to.
throughout.
I guess if it was like, I don't think they've got it. I don't think they've got it.
Russ thought they had it.
They've got an eco now. So I want to have a quick shout out to any of our Indian viewers if they were just watching the cricket. India won the Champions Trophy, so good stuff.
Is that a good trophy?
You want to say like who watches cricket outside of, but you know, India.
A lot of people.
That's like 1 billion people just in its own right, so you can't say that. But
India, Australia, England, New Zealand, South Africa, Pakistan, the West Indies. The list goes on.
West Indies now.
What?
I can't read this question. I don't know what it's asking.
I'm going to find it. Who's it from?
Keith.
Keith?
Keith with an F.
Okay. Been really curious. Have you ever... No, that's not. I don't even know what that is, but...
No, I don't know what that is.
Don't think
I know what that is.
How do you know?
Well, tell us after the game's over, Yanko, because I think that's for EPL.
All the real ones know.
EPL up late. Here's one from Matt. Someone, this is a question for Yanko, says, why are you so damn cute?
Oh, it's fair. I've also wanted to know this.
I was born like this.
Exactly like this.
Exactly like this.
It sounds... You just came out just a full-grown guy, ready to go, observing and playing from day one.
That's
well,
why I was
playing then observing.
That's why I was put on this earth, Harry. To observe Counter-Strike, play Counter-Strike, talk about Counter-Strike. Essentially live Counter-Strike. Oh no, wait, that's chat.
Yeah, sometimes you got to sacrifice everything else in your life for one true goal.
All right, back to the
we're
Counter-Strike.
real.
At hand, a little bit of a bonus round for Eternal Fire. 2 MAC-10s. Apps pop. Work for Liquid. Let's do the same thing. They're not going to expect that. And with 2 defenders on A, they decide to play for long. So this is going to be difficult for Eternal Fire to lose. Let's see if they find a way.
They might just save.
Yeah, you might have to.
I'm going to hate that so much.
Yeah, but they might. Liquid are known for their saves. They love a good save. They have util for the retake. They don't have a defuse kit, so that is slightly problematic. Plenty of smokes. There's mollies to work with. I think they should save. Yeah, they're going to save. It's Liquid, man. They always save. This game's going to get super close. It's going to be...
We talked about the same stuff in the Falcons game.
Yeah, I know. Well, what do you want me to do about it? I told you.
I want you to tell Justin.
Well, I did.
Suggest to him to play more default.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said you guys save a lot, and I don't want to watch you play Inferno because it's boring.
That's him. See,
he doesn't make the choices. He's an anchor, so he doesn't. He's not part of the conversation with Mytha and old mate Twist.
Do we still have Rush here?
Hello?
What's your take on this, Rush?
I don't know. I just think the save, it's not nice to see. Might be the right choice. What can you do?
He could just say, guys, I'll play pit this round.
That Juzzy.
I haven't had the Yanko Juzzy impression.
That's all you guys do when you impersonate.
Yeah, no. You go quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I'll play pit this round. That's kind of it. It's like a semi-dejected. You don't want to do it, but he'll do it.
Now, does Eternal Fire repeat the call? That's the question. Still 2 Mac-10s in there. All right, they don't. Going for the banana fight.
Oh, that's a big nade. In the back pocket of Jota.
Oh, look, they've been playing from the front. They've gone back to more gambles while they have a bit of breathing room.
Oh, we'll get to it in a second. We're going to have a fight here in Banana. Or are we? Held at bay by the Molly. They're already up. They're looking to explode. Twist looking to rotate. He's actually dipped away. Another flash top Banana. Does keep his interest for a moment. So on the site, Nerds joined by Naf. Both have smokes to block.
They both had their smokes out.
Yeah, I didn't like that. But they've dropped a bit of block utility top Banana, and Eternal Fire were already rerouting before that one landed. Twist has rotated over in time. So setting up for an A play. They still have these Mac-10s. Oh, Singe, that was heard. This nade could be good for some damage. Bang! 1 HP.
That's mad, Joe. Just barely alive. But is he really living low on health like this in the top of mid? Ultimate's even been flashed through. They hear that tag in the molly. They try to go on the back of it, but JKS not missing a beat. 2 from him down in the pit. There's more approaching out the apartments, out the short side. JKS looks ready for it. 3. Why not make it all of them? Well, Twist says, yeah, I want the rest, bro. Juzzy goes, yeah, it's all right. I'll go pit again next round.
Yeah,
seemed to work pretty well for me.
So, there was someone in Twitch chat who said, I'm bad luck for EF. And I was looking. They were looking at matches that we were casting. I think it was maybe during Cluj or it was Katowice. No, it was Katowice. And they genuinely were looking at like which casting pairs were doing which EF games. And Harry and Hugo apparently bring the best luck to EF in-game. And me and Machine bring the worst luck to EF in-game.
I feel that as well. Every time
Aren't we combating each other's energy right now? So isn't it neutral?
Maybe. But I don't know. If we're only like plus 50%, but you're minus... 70%. Like maybe one is outdoing the other.
The thing is, I don't want EF to lose. I don't want anybody to win. Well, no, that sounds bad. What I mean is, it's no skin off my nose if you win or lose. I don't have a horse in the race.
Well, okay, JK.
This is also like the one race. Arguably, you do have a horse in. And
it's a fun,
horse is
fun
called
meme,
Juzzy.
right? It's a little meme.
Yeah, it is a meme.
Bit of fun.
But he is your horse, in a way. He's your main man.
In a way.
You're his jockey, in a way.
But can they show us the way? Team Liquid open this round up with nades through Banana. Zantares cops head on. Nerds getting aggressive. It's one step too far.
Still just execute B. Utah's being juggled right now. Looking to mount the boost. Ultimate's rotating over. Utah drops on A. So right now Team Liquid are calling the bluff. They don't think it'll be an A finish. Or maybe they do. Biting back and forth. Ultimate looking to rotate. It's a retake B setup essentially. If they had a HE to break the CT smoke, I'd feel a little bit better about this. Bacardi's coming through. Oh, he blocked it. Look at the techers on that.
Very, very blind. And spam to death. That's the way she goes sometimes. So that will be the save called out of Team Liquid. Gap continuing to close. Eternal Fire. Right back on the horse that bucked them.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, you got the kill on Zataris with the HEs. Does Nerds really need to go for that play? I understand. He's an aggressive player, plays off of field. That's all great. And in general, I'm fine with, you know, guys doing that. But when you look at the circumstances, maybe just pick your timing a little bit better. The pressure was on Eternal Fire. They didn't play a good gun round, just the round before, you know. It was kind of telegraphed what they were doing. Liquid had no problems with the hold, so this way you're sort of giving them a gift back.
To be honest, I think the position that Liquid find themselves in is the best position to be in, right? You get a massive lead in the first half, then you're on the CT side. If you lose a string of rounds, you have the max loss bonus working for you, so you keep saving, keep dropping. Like, it's not the most intense or interesting Counter-Strike, but that's until we get close, right? So if we go all the way, at that point, Liquid will start going for rounds and they'll still have money to do so. So at the moment, it is a bit of a save simulator, but that's just the way Inferno goes, unfortunately.
I don't have a problem with saving as much as I have, you know, when they go for some of these stacks from the get-go and then...
Well, you're forced into that situation.
And
yeah,
then
exactly.
They say, you know, this way there was a trade and they played sort of 2-2, it's okay. Once Twist dies, all you can do is save, but...
Yeah, to be fair, you don't have an issue with saving because you were one of the people out there who was waving the flag for VP/Outsiders, right? And the way that they'd approach the game. You would look for the beauty of it, the nuance to it.
It was so fun in Rio, I swear to God, like... There was the game against Fnatic, I think, towards the end on Mirage, where they saved the AK for one guy. Yeah. He gets a 3K with it the next round, and because of that, he has enough money to drop James Diop in the 30th round, and he gets 3 kills with it, and they win the game 16-14.
Devil's in the details with Counter-Strike. 4 players starting B. That's going to help put the util down. So having to block quite aggressively as JKS, make it seem like he isn't just starting passive. Oh, and that's a nade that just trickles past the keeper.
These nades have bullied Eternal Fire. I mean, if they get away with the banana control, they do get it. You have to pay half your health on 3 players.
It's amazing how light util is for both of the teams with still over a minute on the clock. What are we looking at? 2 smokes, 2 flashes, an incendiary, and a HE for the CTs. On the T side, 3 smokes, so a little bit more in that department. 1 flash, 2 HEs, and 1 Molotov. So a bit skimp for this situation. And essentially for Liquid, their players need to multi-kill, at least one of the 2. Right? One of them can go 1 for 1, but you feel that one of them needs to get the multi-kill to justify the retake, because the rotation is going to be a country mile away.
Eternal Fire have the nade. They can blow open this smoke in at top banana. And that's exactly what Major is looking to do. It's not as much of an obstacle as Liquid were hoping for. Still, Nerds, he needed a multi-kill, you said. That's what he'll bring to the table. 2 quick kills. There's Woxic with the reply. It's at least given Liquid a reason to look at this round in the 3-on-3. Woxic does really well to cleanly trade those kills on the entry.
Oh, Twist is going all the way back after showing himself banana. They're going to go for this retake late, I think.
This is going very late, and no one can die. Ultimate
save
falls now, and they're too far away from this.
It's classic Liquid, all right? That doesn't make it right. It just is what it is. Harry, anything in the mailbag?
Well, I mean, I was just, you know, like, I wanted to say one thing.
Oh, you can.
It's something, it's like, in the beginning where Liquid had taken all these gamble leans and stuff, I kind of get it. Like, you're winning hard, right? You have some rounds, I don't want to say to waste, but you have some, like, room to play with. Hell, maybe a gamble's right. But as it's tightened up, yeah, there's like 30, 40 second mark there. No one on A has heard anything. The lurk has actually left for Eternal Fire. There are 3 players there, but they were so passive, playing like library, double pit, or pit site. I'd love to see a bit more movement, like Tyler Blevins. I'm not seeing enough movement from Team Liquid.
I don't get that meme. Is that the GTA?
No, that's Ninja Times Square.
Oh.
I'm not seeing enough movement. Trying to get everyone to floss.
Yeah. That's going to be one of the most embarrassing moments in esports history. Oh, caught there with some spam, but Jota gets the kill.
All right, Ultimate finally in a good spot on this AWP, but he's lost all his teammates. Getting wrapped up through short. There's a gap at long as well. Ultimate, time in the round was limited, and he only gets out with that one kill. It's another stacked up for Eternal Fire as this comeback well and truly on now.
I told you, while they were having a kip, it couldn't go as shit for them, could it, Harry? You knew that they were going to be able to bring this back. EF, make it a one-round game.
I love this call for Major.
Nice pace change.
It seems like he figured out as well that they're still opening 3B a lot, so that he could do something pacey towards A again. And I was just thinking about it because Liquid, despite that first round that they lost with the A pop, they went 3B again next round, and they keep doing it. So sometimes when it comes, you know, to high-level Counter-Strike, it's about the mind games and who's going to be more stubborn, right? Because you're thinking, okay, they just did something fast 8, they won't do it 2 times in a row, so now it's even safer to go 3B. But if you just keep going A a lot, that doesn't have to be fast every single time, right? Then all of a sudden they can't do that anymore because no one's going to open 4A in a gun round unless they're doing something aggressive straight away.
I mean, Match's whole start to the year, thinking back to like Blast Bounty, was all about those mind games. You would see him call, you know, B hits on Anubis 6 rounds in a row till the game ended. He would play entire halves where for many rounds straight they would just hit the same side of the map. I even remember a Mirage game where like they played the B rush, I think it was 9 times in a row before they finally won it and then would go on to win the game.
And that can be very addictive, Harry, you know, like that feeling of, oh, I'm gonna get one up and they're not gonna expect me to call it again and again and to do these set calls. But playing default is the safer option because you do get information as you go and you can make a more educated call, which is ultimately what you want to be doing. And it puts more pressure on your individual players, right? To be on point in the default, to punish any aggression, to not die needlessly.
Well, Yanko wanted a bit more standard. Liquid took a timeout and they're doing a 2-3 start. 2 towards B, 3 towards A for our audio-only listeners, but they are going aggressive in the apartments to try and find a pick. It's just going to be through Banana, isn't it?
I mean, this is what it feels like Liquid have been missing out on a bit, is any of these kind of moves to go and get the info.
There's nothing to get. There's no
isn't.
info. Lack of info.
Eventually, you'd like to think that they either full commit to this push or just rotate a third player and go into like a 3-2.
Here they come.
But Eternal Fire already want to hit the go button on this play. They are right here. They're unsmoked. Nert's only dropping that in now. Eternal Fire comes straight through it. All the openers for Major and Wakadia, and another save for Team Liquid.
So how many rounds have we had saves? All of them? Other than the pistol and the force buy? All of them?
All but 2.
So, yeah. Well, that was the pistol, which they almost won. Remember how close that pistol was?
Yeah.
I think it's also a problem, you know, in these rounds you don't want them to know, obviously, in which setup you are. So you're trying to simulate you're fighting for Banana and you might fight, but it's only 2 players there. So they don't have enough utility to really hold off the execute. If they had more nades, then this wouldn't have been as clear cut for Eternal Fire. I actually like the app setup after the timeout, but unfortunately for them, Major with another good read, this time goes towards B immediately, fast execute, and hits the weak side.
JKS can drop, Ultimate can drop. Obviously, max loss bonus in play. They only 1 round on the CT side so far. And that was the round where JKS got, what was it, 3 kills from Pit. So at the moment, I would imagine they could repeat the same setup on the CT side.
They could. I just wonder what Major's gonna do now after 2 sort of fast hits.
I'd slow it back down.
Slow it down, yeah.
Does look more like a default spread. Cardia quick up into boil up. Ooh, surging for the banana control. That smoke's gonna ruin the day. Nertz has everything to worry about, completely blind. Everybody is. Nertz shoots and he's down, and Banana is not completely open. Here's the rotation. Wakadia has the space. Very well done. JKS gets timinged, and that is the 11th round for EF. What a bloody half this has been on the T side. Beautiful stuff.
The polar opposite.
They are going back to join up with Jota. Into the remaining 2 Liquid players.
They're fine.
I'm still not super worried, but it's the one way that you could lose this round Flash through, Twist tries to play. An idea, certainly, but in the end, what it means is all those guns get hunted down by Eternal Fire, who are now in the lead.
Yeah, this is 6 so far.
This was 9-3 on the half to Team Liquid. They've had 1 round since then.
Liquid have another timeout, right?
Yes.
Take it now. 100% take the timeout now. Or don't. You're out of residual cash after this. JKS is the only one with anything left. I know the max loss bonus is in play, but you'll need saves.
Maybe you like the call, right? What the team is saying, and not much for you to say if you do take the timeout. Another 2B opening.
Felt like it was going to be an absolute walk in the park, didn't it? This is why we haven't even spoken about it. EF seeded Liquid 14th.
That's right. Maybe this is why.
Yeah, they can't get any CT-sided rounds.
Matchup correct again.
Goat Cedar.
Blow on the smoke, ultimate. Not given anything.
Oh, bomb part of the conga line as they cha-cha their way back to B.
Yeah, Liquid smoked.
Fake smoke.
Yeah, they fake smoke B pool, and they're playing in front of it. Centaurus kills someone here for sure. He checks this.
Ooh, that's really ugly.
Nice. Good nade.
Nade finds big damage for both
stuck.
squads. Trapped in at the sandbags.
Oh, Nav.
Naf has to run through the molly to get out of there. And I think they were hoping they would spill through after hearing him tagging the Molotov, take away this control, and that Nerds would get to put on a bit of a shooting gallery instead. He's left fishing for kills.
Crazy.
Through the banana smoke, and now Jota knows he's close.
JKS is in boiler.
He cleared it all, and they're still not going to be.
Faking B.
Ultimate. Finally an opening. JKS double up, another multi-kill round from JKS required for Team Liquid to find any purchase on this CT half.
All right, well, he can get a drop. It's not the end of the world. JKS can drop. It's all going to be fine. Twist gets into himself something a little bit better. So no over-rotation there. You saw in that previous round, JKS getting caught, right? The pressure towards B, he goes to rotate, out of position. Wicardia walks out of apps, he kills him for free. Those type of frustrations. They didn't give away the opening kill, and they didn't over-rotate. So the biggest bonus for them was the pace that EF went with in this. It wasn't direct.
But I think for EF, once Xantares had contact, they just had to take that fight as a team. They were all there. Once they got
pushed
back is where they
isolated, lots of nades. Didn't want to go through the smoke, I guess.
couldn't organize themselves really properly, and Liquid wins a round on the CT side. Second one.
Now, Jota's ahead of that. Can Edge has the space retained, so this B pressure really feeling it, and your A players aren't aggressive to search for a kill. Oh, Harry, they're forcing out top banana, and Nerds this time opener onto Jota. That could be the difference maker.
Yeah, I mean, these fights have been very make or break for Liquid, and Nerds has been getting kind of wrecked in a lot of these banana engagements. Finally winning one, though, and locking Eternal Fire out of banana leaves their hopes on this A play.
That's a nice kill to get. It's a 4v4. Splits the defense 2 and 2.
I mean, Liquid have boosted half wall. They can see down banana. They know there's no one here, but still maintaining the double setup over at B. They're going to have a fast flank at least at a NAF, but even though it's quick, it won't be fast enough to help in any meaningful way. So Twist is all alone here. This is the last stand of Twist, trying to keep Team Liquid in this CT half. He's at least slowed the hit down, lending more time to Nafly. Twist gets out with a double. Naf pulls up just in time. Twist is the hero, has given Liquid all the chances they need here. 2v1. Just Woxic left to beat. Don't underestimate how quick he can be on this sniper, but has to be looking the right way. Wild shot, but the no-scope misses. Left at the chance. That is a frustrating round for Woxic to lose out on.
Oh, he knew that was in his wheelhouse, didn't he? You don't often see a table slam like that from Woxic. That's out of character, but really frustrating. And the movement that Naf went for there, it seemed like really floaty. So he wasn't able to track the trajectory. Naf hits the deck, gets the kill. We'll catch this one again. So JKS on the jiggle, caught by Wakadia. Great work there. Starts planning default, even though getting shot from short, so comms must be chaotic. First one hit, and here's the floaty movement. Naf just comes sliding out. Oh, and Woxic not happy with that, as 12 is finally found for Liquid. Yeah, you feel it.
I mean, Woxic's done a lot of maturing as a player. You don't often see the big emotional outbursts anymore, but that is, yeah, that is a real rough 1v2 to lose when he did the hard part. And so now it's Liquid on map point after that 9-3 lead, and this comeback from Eternal Fire. It's a one-round game between Liquid taking this one over the line, their map pick, or Eternal Fire locking in overtime.
Double AWPs for this final round. Something a bit different.
Ultimate shows one of these AWPs over at A. They know that that AWP now lies in wait. And if they try to go back to the B side to dodge it, Ultimate continuing a feast on this AWP. Jota, good timing. Catches him pushed up over at short with no one covering. So that might have reignited this A play for Eternal Fire. Pass through short they go. Xantares, tip of the spear. Rest of the team in behind him.
They're in.
No hold this time out of Twists or JKS.
Great flashes.
Plant now set up.
Gotta give this one a go.
It's the second AWP on Naf, making a curious appearance in the final round of play. Now it's moving out through top middle. Woxic is on this line, but falls first. Oh dear, that's the ball rolling! Naf hits the wall bang, and it's only Xantares. If anyone could do it, it's this guy that put down. Naf delivers a second AWP. Slot-like reflexes. Team Liquid lock in Inferno.
What a way to finish map number 1. 13-11, a 9-3 half. They bring it all the way back. But Liquid, one map up in the series. Let's fucking go!
Flash and go.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, this is good. Wait, this is their first banana smoke. They're gonna re-smoke. And then that's the timing.
Jumping out of window, clear boiler.
That's the second zone. This is good, this is good. Set up, guys.
They blocked F, passive.
Smoke's fading.
One deep CT and one's close.
Two, one's close.
One's low HP back.
Oh, NC. Fuck, it was the right call. If only we had
it was
flash.
good. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Forgetting just I'm sending fizz bombs sometimes.
Yeah.
I will molly pit. 1 HP shot, 1 HP.
It's too short.
One shot up. I'm gonna flash out the wall for him. Flash out the wall for the upper.
Short. Tarek. Dead. Maybe one more, I'm not sure.
I don't see short.
Copy.
I'm playing headshot. I'll have to just focus lane if you
Smoke
can.
faded.
Focus
Left
lane.
side.
Left side long.
He could peek you out from the balcony.
Dead.
Short. Fucking hell. Short.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
on the truck. Nice! Nice keep.
Nice. Go shell stick. Okay, I stick. Just calm. CT.
Nice!
Nice, Keith.
Nice. You win?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. No, don't worry about it.
Where was the music, man?
I'm gonna check boiler one more time. Dead
Nice.
one shot. Brother. Let's try one. Nice. Go fast. Keep.
Nice! Fucking insane! Insane!
Wait, don't touch me.
Wait,
Don't touch me.
stop.
Don't touch me.
a map that we have not yet reviewed, that we play together. It's Train, and Schools is playing on the Ivy area, and I'm playing Rotation. So a lot of times we switch positions.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to play Ivy, and then he has to get my role in terms of supporting
be part
mid
of
control,
the mid take,
ladder control, and all those things. And sometimes we do some plays together as well.
Yeah, I can be more active on the mid part of the map, and I can do some plays at long also with him, like covering me, or we do basically that's it.
Yeah, sometimes he hides as well, and then I look for all the kills, and then he kills the rest.
Yeah,
one of those days in the practice, we are holding A by ourselves. I get Ivy, kill the first guy, and then he's hiding on side, he's not moving, he's not mentioning anything. I try to kill one more, I die, and he cleans up everything after. Like, okay, you're baiting me hard there, right?
Sometimes, I mean, if I bait and I win the round, it's okay.
Yeah, worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, I would say because of the new Train, when you got smoked and mollied on the Ivy area, you cannot really participate. But I mean, you have other options to play. If you understand they're doing that, then you just need to adapt, and you need to play in front of them, be a couple of steps ahead of them. And yeah, I mean, but this is the most annoying part for sure.
Yeah, I always think of the flashes as well as someone who has to help him.
Yeah.
I think the best way to help someone who's playing Ivy is making sure when they get the timings, when they know when the action is going to happen, you can always do some good flashes for them to anticipate some plays.
Yeah, I think the most important thing for me to be communicating with them is if I actually am watching Ivy, because most of the times it's more of a lurking position.
Yeah, the problem is as well when there are times when they actually use Ivy, that the teaser are going to put some smokes where he has to play for two types of plays.
Yeah.
The guys can go either towards CT or they can go towards Hell, and then it kind of creates him a problem because sometimes he can't hold both at the same time. So that's when communication kicks in, and he has to say, I'm only going to get this, the rest is going to be open. Yeah, sometimes that's the beauty of Ivy. Sometimes you can create problems for the cities there.
Yeah, I think in general I have a lot of freedom. As I said, sometimes teams are not playing for Ivy that much, so in that sense I can just be more part of the mid take, because I noticed that the T's are more heavy on mid takes than Ivy, so I can...
Because they have to take the house control as well.
Yeah,
so
also
many
that.
People. Yeah, I think for Bugs in general, as a rotation player in the Alper, there is a lot of space to get opening kills everywhere. Go towards Hell, Camera. There's a lot of space to get easy kills because people are not too organized in Bugs. They're gonna not be smoking every single angle and using every single time and flashes perfectly. So there's a lot of kills you can get. Being supportive as an Alper is very important too, because then you can enable some part of controls in your defense that's gonna help the team achieve some objectives that you want early on. So I think the rotation needs to be able to put plays where he can get kills and also understand how he can help the team.
Kadia Gaming B Stream check-in. My name is Trace. We're going to be walking through some of the situation on the ground over here at the tournament on the B Stream. Inferno, should we need it. Now, after an 8-4 first half, what happened?
It's a very interesting texture, though.
You want more?
No. It's good. It's not bad, though. It's not bad.
I always wanted to be a caster.
We lost our luggage, our Air Berlin did, once again, like last time we were here in Germany.
Which led us to you, my old friend.
Kadia Gaming B Stream check-in. My name is Trace. We're going to be walking through some of the situation on the ground over here at the tournament on the B Stream. Furia MIBR. MIBR picked into Anubis for map 1, Mirage for map 2, and Inferno should we need it. Now, after an 8-4 first half, what happened in those last rounds of that first half that alluded for a chance for MIBR to jump back into this map? I don't know. Perhaps you know. What happened in that second pistol? Again, I ask you if you know, using hashtag ESL Pro League. And if the series gets to Inferno, how will Furia fare? Another question that I pose to you. In the past 3 months, Furia have played it 5 times and won at 40%. Meanwhile, a much more dismal 27% win rate over there in the last 11 attempts at Inferno from MIBR. However, that's neither here nor now. 11 attempts at Inferno might not mean much from a rematch, as 6 days ago, MIBR just 2-0'd Furia. It's been a lot of Counter-Strike play between these two teams, and I don't think we're quite there to the end of the road just yet. Yes, this is an elimination game, and yes, someone is going home at the conclusion of this one. This is a Kadia Gaming B-Stream Check-In.
Hi, it's Bob with Face It. The official broadcast is better than ever on Face It Watch. Yep, that's right. Switch it up with the POV selector. 4 angles, your choice. From the main broadcast to your favourite player's view. And it's available on the Face It app and Chromecast. But wait, there's more. Keep watching, keep winning. That's how we roll. Watch ESL Pro League while having the chance to get skins and Face It points. Look at this beauty. Change the channel and control how you watch.
What's your name? Lee. Lee, mate. Nice to meet you. What's it like being part of the best crowd in esports? If you're not here, you're not living. Let's go, the boys! Hey! All right, for now, we're going to send it away. Let's show the world why we're the best crowd! You're champions!
Hey Future Pros, it's been almost 4 years but Train is back in the pool, replacing everybody's favourite, Vertigo. While the map is back, the visuals and layout have seen some changes. We've seen some new util, new approaches, and of course, some highlights. I've scrubbed through the demos of the Blast Bounty and beyond to provide you with a brief showcase on how teams are trying to crack the code of the new Train. A-Site, as expected, has seen a barrage of new util, with the T's finding insta-smokes with most landing sandwich and some in the new gap on the A-Site. Meanwhile, the CTs have found their own versions to block off T-Main as early as possible. CTs are focusing their players outside early, and if the chance arrives, to set up some cheeky moves. Popdog remains unsolved, but we have seen some quicker moves to secure the space as fast as possible. It's valuable real estate to fight for. Keep an eye out for how teams theorycraft ways to take this spot. B halls can be the home of aggression for the CTs. But if the Ts are allowed to set up, we see some familiar styled executes to the B side with some added twists. Executing is one thing, but the new angles are making it hard for the Ts to thrive. Even when the bomb is down, you will see the attacking side take as much space as possible, while the walls close in around them. Keep your eyes open for new util. As time goes on, some of these new lineups can become meta-defining. I hope you're all on board for the ride.
The Jason Rogaine Experience.
Counter-Strike by day, Jason Rogaine Podcast by night.
All right, here we are. Welcome back. Another episode of the Jason Rogaine Podcast. I've been trying to get one of you guys into my show for a while now, so it's great to have you. One of the members of the Audio Only Listeners Club.
I do love listening to your show as well.
Audio only?
Yeah, I know that you guys do the video.
Yeah.
But just like all the content that I consume, audio only is my option.
Yeah, that's your preferable way of doing it. Is there a reason for that?
I just find that I really like to paint the picture visually.
Okay.
And I think if I watch the content, it detracts from my imagination. If you're visual, you got to watch. You're sat, you're focused, you're in one spot, you're on the couch, you're in a chair.
This is true.
If I'm audio only, I could be doing God knows what.
Well, first of all, how does this show go for you audio only? Do you normally feel like we do a good job here presenting the picture?
Look, occasionally when you do get an hour in, I'd like to hear how long you've been talking for.
Okay.
If you possibly could, maybe say the guest name a little bit more, because as I get further in, I might forget the names of some of the guests.
Okay.
But overall, I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. Well, could I ask you what your name is?
Gareth Smeagol, or IHSP. I go by on the internet.
Okay, nice. What does that stand for?
Not I have a small penis. I have smelly pants.
I have smelly pants.
Yeah, now this is the online realms.
Okay, so it's something like, hey, we're about 3 minutes in now. I'm here with Gareth. And or I have Smelly Pants, depending on where you know him.
You can call me whatever you want.
Okay, great. Okay, so just little updates like that, I guess.
Yeah, and look, I could be in the kitchen doing some dishes.
Sure.
Maybe I'm in the laundry doing some washing.
Have you ever felt like it's a little bit crazy to expect these kinds of updates when you're not paying attention to the content?
Well, this is the thing, and this is a common misconception that I think a lot of visual viewers do have, is the audio-only listeners. We are a part of the community. I need to know the player name, the score line, where we are. I want to be immersed.
Okay.
And I feel that commentators of Counter-Strike, they don't respect the audio-only listener. I listen to a lot of sports.
Yeah.
Like darts.
I mean, darts,
karate.
they tell you exactly what number it lands in.
180.
Yeah. They update you with the score every single time.
Look, now I will say this. I will have it on the television.
You just don't watch it.
I'm listening.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Now, do you ever like glance now and again? You know?
Occasionally.
Oh, look, I just finished chopping the onion.
I wouldn't want to be caught glancing.
Okay, yeah.
You know, but
that might go down bad in the community. If your audio-only community found you
in football,
watching the game,
I can picture the pitch.
Shit.
I know that number 9 is kicking to number 3.
Okay.
Right? They're really good at that. They'll just say the player name.
But you know, frequently when I am doing things and listening with audio only without a whole lot of visual ability, I just internally accept the fact that I'm going to miss details. You know?
I don't think that's acceptable.
But I think when you are only paying attention 10 to 60% of the time, you can't be choosing. You can't be begging for different styles. You can't be begging people to adapt their work to your 20% of attention.
I'm paying with my time, excuse you, to be consuming this content. There's been an uptick in preferential treatment to audio-only listeners this EPL season at 21. I'm glad that our concerns have been heard and are being met.
Well, okay. Well, that's lovely. I'm very happy to hear it.
Jason Rogaine Podcast, check it out.
The Jason Rogaine Experience.
Counter-Strike by day, Jason Rogaine Podcast by night.
As he turns it, nice headshot.
What do we want?
Audio.
Only.
Listeners.
And we got plenty of them. As you've seen there, one of them went into the Jason Rogaine studio.
Yeah.
Had a bit of an interview.
Interesting guy.
Yeah, IHSP, I Have Smelly Pants, is that gentleman's name on Reddit. So go check out some of the threads that he's been doing. But we've got bigger fish to fry, or more important topics to get on board with.
Have you seen the size of that tuna, Chad? It's train. It's the first train. Liquid have finally floated it. 10 bans in a row ever since this map made it to the pool, and now Liquid leave it open. What happens? Of course, Eternal Fire go for the grab. They've liked this map since day one. Woxic's been beast-orping on this game, and I'm very excited to see what Liquid have in store. They've saved it for a spicy matchup.
Now, I would be lying if I said I didn't know they were playing it. That would be a lie.
You got the insider info, do you? Huh?
I don't think they would float it against a team like Eternal Fire, expecting them not to pick it, right? So they have to be prepared to go against them on train. For me, honestly, the first 5 rounds are the most important ones.
Okay.
Because Eternal Fire had that game.
On Inferno.
They lost 2 clutches in the end where they had the advantage. They fumbled the rounds a little bit. I mean, they lost a 3v2 post-plant on A, and even the round before that, they were in a good situation, couldn't clutch at the tail end of the game. So if Liquid comes out and has a good start and shuts down their T side at the beginning, it feels like they'll just spiral out of control. Eternal Fire, a team that's had issues with frustration.
Out of control. Out of control. No? All right. Bang a tune.
I don't know.
JKS will be the B holder, guys. Just in case you didn't know. I knew.
How's he doing there?
Because I had the
enjoying it?
information. Well, he used to play Train. He used to play Train in our team, and then in Renegades and 100 Thieves and all of those. He used to do secondary AWPing as well as the B holder.
Does he like it though?
I don't know. We played a couple of Face It Pugs on Train. We lost one to Blame F, which I was very upset about. You saw the highlight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that was a little bit upsetting. But in our Pugs, he wants to be in more active positions. He doesn't want to just sit and do nothing.
Well, he's in the wrong place right now then, because they're hitting this A site after a bit of a jiggle at the B. Twist is rotated over, going to have to be a retake, or maybe it won't come to that. If Ultimate keeps nailing them, he does. 3 smooth headshots, doesn't hold his USP this time, just goes for the kill. Woxic 1v5, would be one for the ages.
This one you'd put on the fridge. Yeah, you'd put this one on the fridge, a little NFT type visual, I suppose.
Oh,
there's the first. Only 4 more. It only gets easier from here.
True, they're 3-2 warning, but It's more of a 1, then a 2, then a 3, then a 4K for ultimate.
I don't think we'll see an EF force buy, or at least I'd hope not. Take the eco, get the AKs out into the next, but we'll find out in a moment's time. If they do eco, I want to run something by our lovely viewers.
Okay.
Even the audio-only listeners, we love them too. It does look like it'll be an eco. Yeah, block smoke there. Well highlighted. Is it MC or JRaz today?
That one's Bastion.
Well highlighted Bastion.
Good job, Bastion.
Good job, Basti. All right, so it is the eco. Now, Yanko, I don't even know if you've heard this, but Hugo has.
Okay.
So once you've got up, you've had the shower, you've left your house or hotel or wherever you are, and you're going to go do your thing for the day. Before you've even done the thing, the day's already over.
Oh.
Because you're already going to do it. So at that point, the day's done.
Concept.
So in our world, as soon as you get in that shuttle and you're on your way to the venue to commentate, your day's over.
This is the best part of the day.
100%.
He's not looking too inspired.
He doesn't like
I'm not really... I can't get behind that.
Okay. Well.
Because you need to enjoy the work.
Yeah, no, but of course, that's what I'm saying.
I mean... Well, yeah.
The hard part's done. The waking up, the going to the gym, the eating the food, the drinking the water, the brushing my teeth. That's all done. This is the fun part.
I think what Yanko's trying to say is
okay, so that's what you're trying to.
You got to put effort into this. You can't, you know.
No. I wasn't going with that. Okay. That wasn't my point. Is just, you know, is you're not in here for the results. You're here for the process. Once you learn to appreciate the process, then the results come on their own.
I think that. Yeah, I think
you two are agreeing.
We're aligned.
As your couples therapist here, I think you two are not disagreeing. At least
we are aligned.
You're on different tracks, but you're going to the same destination. Maybe one of you's flying, one of you's on a train, as we're all on train, really.
Oh, we'll get there together.
If we know Chad, he's on the water.
Oh, always on the waters.
Big boat fan?
Yeah.
Or hydration?
Or both, really. The water has healing properties.
Don't worry, this cast is not pirate themed.
Yet.
No, it will not be. Ultimate and twists pushing the pop dog.
It's not pirate themed, but it does feel like Eternal Fire are walking the plank now.
Oh,
that's
who was
help.
spamming the smoke there?
Someone really.
Nap, huh? So Nap got nerd skilled.
All right, buddy. I see what you're doing. Think you're a cool guy. Think you're nice, buddy. Gonna have to rotate B. JKS will need some support here.
Well, he's still got U2 to block with, right? So as soon as he takes contact, he can just block low ramp, and then he can pivot with the MP9. So they will have to either brave through it. They can bait the smoke, then go pop. Did he catch? Jesus, okay. I guess he didn't see on the initial jiggle.
Oh! What?
RVD with the clothesline. So 3v2 situation now. Bomb getting planted. AKs versus MP9s and Ultimates M4. All through CT.
Quite a rotation. And with this close position for Matcha. Oh, he falls off. He makes noise.
Did they hear it, or were they
Oh,
coming?
for sure they heard it. He was right there. Voxic will get down silently. They're still close. So Liquid are going to be hyper-aware of this position. They get all the info and they get all the kills. I think that audio makes a hell of a difference in how they clear those close positions.
IGL moment.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this is all very different to old train. So like falling off these areas around Con and jumping off, there are a lot of like different elevations.
It's true.
So something you have to learn, something you have to put time into. Know when to uncrouch midair, when you can just slide off.
But the devil's in the details as far as Counter-Strike is concerned, and she's a cruel mistress.
The devil's a she.
Whatever you want the devil to
That's
be.
what he said.
Whatever you want the devil to be, Hugo.
I didn't say that. You said that, but
now the devil's on your shoulder. Okay, well an AK with some upgrades around it. So Cardia will have some support if he can crack away in. There's armor on plenty of players as well to help them out with this one.
Oh, he's had a great tournament, but this is asking a lot from him right now. The falling off of the train while they're spraying will not connect. And he's in a great position. I've not seen anyone just crouch here, but the molly, pushes him out. He's lucky to be alive, but is 7 health or 11 health really living?
No. Because he's not here. Actually, that doesn't work at all.
Well, it's a video game, so I suppose, in a way.
He's going to have to drop it over, yeah. Come on, you got bloody Xantar is on the team.
All right, well, they're going to jump down the low ramp. AK needs to get some headshots. JK's from high ramp. He's going to spot the first and then able to do a lot of damage onto the second.
Oh no, the ladder! The ladder killed him, Chad.
Where is his team?
Yeah, it's a very long, laboured rotate. One spotted.
You see him?
And they're also entrenched into high ramp.
Surely on the map. Surely on the map. Yep. Now they're watching it. Okay, this back position for Maja being considered, being cleared. Wicardia looking at the ground, hoping he goes unchecked. Twist comes in with the hard clear. They don't look down. They have no idea. They're going to run right by him. He has to hold this shot. He can't just take the free kill. Winning the round now is out of the question.
Yeah, still going to be hard anyway with only that weapon. Good work there from Roland from Poland.
That ladder killed Justin.
Well, that's the thing.
A ladder
Last
killed
round,
that man.
It's the old guys. Maja had a tough time with the box, and JK's had a tough time with the ladder.
Calling him old?
Well, he's one of the older players in the server, yeah.
Calling him old, Chad?
He's like the same age as Antares, I believe.
Why did they leave him hanging?
I don't know. I'm not sure. It felt like the rotation should have come quicker because he spotted multiple bodies, but either way. That was only a partial buy from EF. How do you feel about the first 4? You said you wanted the first 5 rounds. Is this gun round going to be the real litmus test?
Yes, because there was also a timeout, and this is the one they would need to convert because they had opportunities, right? Okay, a couple of missteps, literally, for Major, but also, you know, in the second, he had the drop on the player, deep CT. If he gets that kill, maybe they can do something. So, considering how Inferno ended, it's not looking good.
Wicardia's got...
kind of an insta.
Yeah.
It's maybe a faster A.
Is it sandwich? Because it's a different lineup than... Yeah, it is. Okay.
Seeing a variety of sandwich smoke, some of them that peel out wide and block the hell position.
Oh, this is very aggressive from Nerds. Didn't catch that information. So, calls Ivy completely clear. Not necessarily true. 2-3 split right now on the T side, and it's about to become a 1-4 as Magic goes to join the rest of his team over towards the box holes. Faking steps. All right. If teams are going to play close main, you can understand why you do that.
4-0 on opening duels for Liquid. 2 from not Nav, 2 from JKS, 2 from Ultimate. So let's see if they can keep up that clean first fight. Fake out for Xantares, back to the Pop Dog. A smoke, if anything, helps Eternal Fire because they were already faking B, so it buys them more time to get set and ready on this A hit.
Well, as soon as there's any pressure towards yard, JKS can push high ramp and get info at least, but if this is it can't be a quick go.
Need something big from close. Nertz is the guy in the power position. They come out, they don't even clear it. Can you blame them? Ultimate, another double.
In the middle of nowhere.
On the opener. They're just looking deep, and Nertz is waiting by the edge of this smoke. Nav spams out 2 more. Eternal Fire didn't even see their opponents in this round. 2 shot in the back, 2 shot through smoke.
I mean, great camera work because you saw both main and Pop get blocked as they're trying to execute. That's just a death sentence.
Rush, did you hear what he said?
Camera work? That would be Jay.
You know, but it's your team.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Your team.
Let's go.
Hey, Rush, or actually Jay. Jay, over towards team main. There is the ability... Oh, it doesn't matter, just some kills.
Yeah.
There's the ability, Jay, if you go on the backside of red, you can actually look under the train that is going into team main, and you can show people that if you are in team main on the T side, and you're backed into that corner, that your feet can be spotted. Yeah, here you go. Yam found this one when we were looking the other day.
See people, where do you have to be standing?
You can see their feet. Well, you'd just be crouched over here behind the red train or whatever, but you can see in.
Really? Can you shoot them? Sure.
Yeah, you can. You can shoot their feet.
Them.
Yeah, shout out to Yam one time.
Interesting. See teams boosting back there to spot top red as well. Cheeky moves. I'm sure there's more that haven't been discovered. 5-0. Brilliant start to the debut train game for Team Liquid. They've banned it first time every series they've played until today. And like you said, coming in, I mean, if they're floating against Eternal Fire, who have loved to even pick it, you know you're going to be prepped for this game. You're going to have an idea of what Eternal Fire want to bring to the table.
Another low ramp smoke just lands, thrown out by Twists. What variation of the execute are we going to see? Are we going to see the one where they push down sidewalk and try and fight, get control? Well, here comes the U2. That'll be a little bit more telling. Deep connector smoke. Yeah, they are going to try and push sidewalk.
Spam.
Not the ladder again, Chief.
That was the molly. It doesn't make it any easier. 4v3, we're getting very aggressive. Dodges a spam that goes a long way.
It's a round winner.
Gonna wait out the smoke. Twist, Nurse was watching it. Twist gets 2 kills. Bomb is planted though, 2v2. Nurse was considering this play, or maybe the lurk from A. Either way, Ricardi gets his one and gets out. Ultimate, don't peek him, don't give him a chance. Woxic on top, knocks him off his block, and it's Eternal Fire on the board. About time.
Of course, they win the 6th round.
Yeah,
I think in the first 5.
Still able to measure it.
And number 6, just ruining the narrative. No, but it's one of the problems that Eternal Fire has is they don't have any information on Team Liquid, right?
That's true.
I mean, you can guess who the anchors are going to be and who's going to play where, but you don't know how they like to approach their CT side or do anything on train, really. And we've seen them have the most success on B early on, so we'll see if that's just the switch up that Major makes.
Pop control taken again. Ultimate and Twist paired up one more time. This time more aggressive, searching quite deep.
Oh my god, the crunch. 3v4 here. Ultimate not forcing it right
Is the
now.
barrel spotted there? Looks like it.
No, they're definitely jiggling this. They're a bit scared. He gets a timing right. With nades out, hits the crunch from B. It's not that good until Twist comes in and gets a double kill. He cleans it up. The second player threw that Molotov. And Woxic the whole time was holding Ivy, where Naf wasn't playing. Now Naf's pushing. So Woxic got his time wasted in this round, and he won't survive it either.
Isn't it crazy?
That's so awkward every time, no?
Those angles?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fights.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem like...
Well, there's no way the guy at the front of the pack should be the one throwing the utility in
Yeah,
that
you've got to surely just pre-molly that so you can clear close ramp, or vice versa.
True.
Yeah,
you're walking there, you're pulling the molly there when you're already in view of ramp.
Exactly. So a little bit, well, again, newest map in the pool. These things will get ironed out.
Yeah. That just seemed,
I think you have to molly it and clear brown holes.
Yes.
We see one or
before
the
you do
other.
it, because you can't, this thing where you're holding one side and then the other side, there's also upper where they could peek you from, so it's 3 angles that you have to worry about. It's unreasonable. You need to molly or smoke it. Molly the better option.
Isn't it funny though, in a map that was so dominated by AWPs once upon a time, because of all of these removed corridors and elevations of trains, the main place you ever see an AWP starting is Ivy.
And you're just hoping for someone to
and
give you a
usually
YP.
nobody comes.
Yeah.
Even Woxic starting Ivy at the start of the round's T-side AWP, like hoping somebody gets lazy across the clear. Like that's one part of train that it was like double AWP setups. AWPs were able to be really agile, quite nimble across the map, find lots of picks.
Because you have also cover, right? There's just no cover in this A site either. You miss your shot, you're in a lot of trouble.
I think we might see teams try to do Ivy and mid a little bit more often.
Oh, imagine. Could have been a big spray. Twist can still finish this one off. Nade, a bit deep. Molly, everything. Where's the kitchen sink? It's got to be coming next. Twist waiting to finish off this player. Magic baiting for him. Good flash. Twist will get the kill. Magic can't really do anything. He's got the bomb waiting for this Ivy component that could have played.
That's a lot of
now it's
space.
getting blocked. Peek comes out for Jota finding Naf. 3v3.
Now, Twist knows he's in a lot of trouble. Pressure from everywhere right now. JK is trying to help this one out. MP9, not the weapon for the job at range. Woxic has already slipped all the way into CT spawn, so wanting to regroup and head over towards B. Looks like the finish, but Ultimate's pushed up. He has the AWP. This feels like the worst weapon for the job, but the fact he keeps moving, Woxic's chasing ghosts.
Yeah, you could have called, hey, they can come down B ramp.
So
There is
just
a timing.
if you, Ultimate, you just stay there, do you have Woxic come all the way through?
I feel like they're going to miss this timing on upper B.
Twist seems somewhat aware.
Yeah. But as they leave to go clear B, comes up
my
Woxic.
God.
Backstab potential. Why would you be ready for this? You're not. 2 on the plate. Doesn't need to overcommit here. Ultimate runs away. Now he hears them chasing him down. They've given up the aim of the game. Ultimate will go, thank you very much. I'll take this fight. Won't miss his, won't hit his shot. Pulling back for another chance. Ultimate nailing it. Dancing around between the site. Finally put down.
Had full nades, just couldn't throw any of them.
Could have really gotten a couple out of there, though. JKS, no kit right now. There might be one down. He's got the element of surprise. That's all he's got. They find him. Jota saving this game right now.
And that's the power of having the Ivy control. Right, think about that. They were able to slip all the way. Twist had an idea that it was possible, but how much do you really believe that someone had slipped all that way?
Just hoping he can get that timing to peek upper.
And the money is in a bit of a tough spot right now. 1.5k for JKS, 2.4 for Ultimate. Good shot and had a few more opportunities to hit them, but under so much pressure. So a chance for Eternal Fire to make this just a 3... Oh, no, actually, they have gone all in. So this is a chance for Eternal Fire to essentially make it a 2-round game. and get themselves up to 4. You win this, it's worth 2.
2 M4s in the right place.
Not clearing.
That's not the right place. Cardia just sits behind the smoke. This is the wide sandwich smoke I was talking about. Look at the room it's got on him. Blocks off hell.
It creates a box with Olaf, essentially.
Yeah. This is like the new blue train. They break it open. Easy kill for Madja.
Bit of a limp one. Not aware of that lurk.
Oh, that didn't look fun.
Ooh.
Spam, but creeping back into the smoke.
5 bullets.
That smoke blocks a lot.
It's a misnade as well there, so things get a little bit dicey.
Save that orb now. There's still a chance.
JKS coming in. They're going to pin to the back alley. Oh, timing.
Took it back. Oh, it's fine.
Okay, so there's another gun.
Yeah, they want to stop this orb save, surely. Oh, Chris. He's back.
Still, Eternal Fire are going to be able to break into this half now. JKS not heading over to help out Naf to try and pick up that orb, so just holding on to the Galil. Madja might end up finding him. It'll be on a timing, and this is another frustrating death available as well, JKS starts shooting first.
What would he say in TeamSpeak after that?
He wouldn't say anything. He'd just sigh. Good round from EF. Really nice opener there from Wakadia. Saved AWP. Obviously going to give that to Ultimate. But like we discussed before, the options for openers are quite limited. Or are they going to give it to Ultimate? Does Naf just use it with the head armor?
Yeah, Ultimate can't buy Kevlar without ruining his future buy.
Okay.
Naf.
I kind of like the fact Naf has it because...
Can AWP.
Yeah, and it's hobby AWP status. You'll do something a little bit crazy.
Let's see, has Naf got that dog in him?
There you go, something a little bit crazy.
Oh my god, yeah. Would you go any further though? You haven't cleared left side. It does feel empty. B hit with a flash is nice, but USPs are not going to chip away enough. Man, if they had a couple 5-7s there, that could have been a massacre. Santara's low. And Eternal Fire don't need to commit. They can still go B just a bit later. Let Liquid sweat. Flank AWP? Why not?
Can't really scope in from here, can he? So
saving.
I think he'll contest it.
Okay.
The thing is, they can execute so heavily that the AWPs MIBR Fury or Elimination Game B stream. Go and check that one out.
So screaming.
Twitch.tv/ESLCSB.
You didn't give the spoiler alert, chat.
I didn't give a score.
Yeah, but you said who's playing, so now people who haven't watched the tournament from the beginning...
Of course.
You
are right.
I don't watch the CS tournament. I wait till it's over and I watch each episode in order so I get the full story. You know?
Well, it gives me so much more content.
This is a save now, forced by Eternal Fire's fakery. Once you have those B halls, there are at least the option to go back late pop. It's so hard to get that B upper control, but Eternal Fire sit there with 4 players for a minute, and then they just walk down into A. 2 guns now for Team Liquid.
Should I give a spoiler alert while we're at it?
I think you just shout the score.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. Furia MIBR, B stream elimination, 0-2 game. Veto, MIBR removed us 2, Furia remove Ancient, MIBR pick Anubis, Furia pick Mirage.
Ooh.
Score map 1 Anubis, 13-9 in favor of Furia.
Did Furia lose their map pick?
MIBR lost their map pick.
No, but like Mirage.
It's currently live right now.
Ooh,
Mirage scoreline 7-6 in favor of MIBR, who have just won the pistol round. That was the shout that we had just heard. So, in a good position to try and push this one the distance to the third being Inferno.
Have we gotten what do we think on the CTT side for Train right now? Obviously, it is very matchup dependent. I'm seeing,
Yeah, look.
It feels like 7-5 CT.
I think now that teams are getting a better grasp of the T side, and with the way that the economy can get broken at certain points of the game, I think it's probably an 8-4, 7-5.
Yeah, no money CT is really hard because then the Ts can just do quick outside pops. Yeah, okay.
I don't think maps are CT or T-sided anymore.
Oh, here we go.
I think in MR12, the only thing that matters is the money and the momentum. Because in MR15, you always had enough gun rounds and enough time, so it didn't matter, right? But here, you can have a very bad half in terms of money if you're, let's say, the T on the T-sided map, and you can have a bad T-side.
I like that take. That's a fresh take. I mean, yeah.
And also teams are so good nowadays, like they know how to play these maps. They know where their advantages are, where the disadvantages are.
Oh, we saw him. Surely.
You don't see that often teams do very stupid things.
You also don't see
happens every now and then, you know, Counter-Strike, you're dealing with imperfect information and we have X-Ray and all of that stuff, but for the most part, like, teams have cleaned up a lot.
Contact out high ramp with 3. JKS is just throwing a piece of utility low ramp. They're just going to walk out on the A fake, so Twist's going to get caught in transition.
This is a lot of info. Good position. Lovely spray. Costs a lot of ammo. He's going to have to get a clean one here. Xantara is known for his clean shots, but Roxic picked off at the back. Xantaras must go get that bomb. His teammate is so late, he can't make up his mind. And Naf cuts it out. Maja, late from this A fake, is even sending it through pop. This is a lengthy rotate, 30 seconds. And Naf has taken space in the site. This is not an easy round, and the leg showing first should be his death sentence. Liquid make it so. 7 rounds on the defense.
And double AWPs retained. Ultimate and Naf carrying those through into the next round of play. You don't often see Nertz 1 and 7. So he's not really got a good grasp at the moment of taking that main control. He's been on the losing end of a lot of those duels.
I feel like they're not doing anything main, though. They tried the first 4 rounds where they were getting spammed or like jumping through the main smoke. But other than that, they've been pretty pop focused, pretty towards the upper B.
He did give out up 2 deaths though, right?
Oh yeah, so I just think it's not...
Where Cardia lurked out on one of them, and the other one was where Naf spammed from Ivy, and he died close smoke.
Maybe this could be his round with Cardia in main.
Oh, ultimate clearing. Going to swing into this. Doesn't see anything whatsoever.
Already popped. That's the bomb in T-spawn.
And that's Nerds. There we go.
He pushed Ivy, found the bomb, laying up smokes. Maja shot in the back. That's a classic in-game leader, has the bomb. Someone dropped it over to him. And they've really ruined this round for Eternal Fire. It's come to a grinding halt.
There's Nerds. Double kill.
Perfect round.
And he's looking for 3. He's got it. That kill on Maja. Can't believe it. Like, looking at the map, I don't even know how he found the angle.
I was going wide Ivy before, but maybe while he's jumping up. Either way, just Woxic, 1v4 situation. This is about to be 8-4 on the half for Team Liquid. They've peppered him down, 18 points of health, and there you have it. JKS finishes this one off. Team Liquid train. First time we've seen them don the map, and a pretty good start. Stick with us. I'll be wrapping up in 2.
Liquid got on at the right stop, and they're riding the high right now on DE Train. 8 rounds on the CT side. Their debut is going fantastically.
Yeah, this is looking juicy. Team Liquid into the buy second half. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. Now, I'm going to say, if they smoke Z and camera, Molly back bomb, and then ultimate flashes, Justin actually stole my pistol from our pugs.
Really?
If it's a camera smoke, a Z smoke, 2 flashes, 3 people rush pop. It's not. Okay,
Well, you tried, Chad. One of those smokes went off the map on my screen. It looks wrong. No, yeah, that is wrong. It's
a decoy, isn't it?
Look at this. Where's it going? Okay, it's gone. Okay, well, we have a Z and a camera, Chad.
Hey, hold up, it is my smoke.
It is your strat. It is exactly your strat. Look at you. You did this. This is all you, Chad.
Oh.
Double from NAF, double from JKS, but forget them. Vox Eminor.
Where did the molly go?
Renegade.
Was it a 6-lane molly?
Backside molly.
Lane, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, really?
6 lane.
I think it was, 6 lane. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, what was the piece utility thrown off the map, Rush? Was it a decoy?
Jay, what was the piece of utility thrown off the map? He said he didn't see it.
Dude, they would go back and watch. There was something flying.
Maybe Bastion has it.
Maybe.
Flying off the map.
Oh, that's a nice.
It's a nice
double,
pistol.
isn't it?
It's a nice pistol.
Nice little double.
Just running and gunning. We didn't really see any of those rounds for Eternal Fire.
All right, well, Scout and an Eco, essentially.
Desperate. NAF is out in the sight. Nert's on his classic MP7. Easy.
I feel like you win the map if you win both pistols on train.
True for a lot of maps probably at this point in time, but yeah, train specifically.
Oh, NAF walked through the sandwich smoke as it faded. And he gets that backstab on the Ivy players that are distracted. I do like that. Knowing that Eternal Fire won't have nades to break the sandwich smoke gives you a lot of room.
I think Ivy could be utilized because what everyone does is sort of either ignores it as CT or they just smoke it and then that's it. So if you can put enough pressure to bait that smoke and then do something without them by that point taking over, you know, entire brown holes and having all other information, I think you can be in a good spot as long as not everyone is focused on that area. Because even if they are in pop, you can do what you did on Old Train where you smoke pop as T so you don't have to worry about it, then you split A through Ivy and mid. But probably still early days in the map for teams to be going that deep into it.
I think Josh has a similar opinion with Ivy's use. I feel the same. You know, I think the more you're able to get that crunch and apply that pressure, because a lot of teams are always going to go for the initial points of contact, right? Or how are we going to deal with the inside pushes and the pop pushes? How are we going to deal with the main crunches?
Because the play was, if you can get that entry in Ivy and apply pressure, like, you know, we had rounds where that's all we wanted to do in Ivy, and then just punish the reactions, because when that happens, people start pushing B, or they try to take A main, or they do something, you know, somewhere else on the map, they try to take some real estate, and then if you can do that and get the kill, you're in a really good spot.
Oh, nice position from Cardia. Oh my god, jumping the shot is NAF. He doesn't know how close he came, but
that's kind of worse.
Scout is out. It's making a statement.
This is the ultimate 1v4.
1v3.
It's had a
I
good
got
game.
the first kill.
Oh, but it's a trade. It doesn't count.
Don't start me up on that again.
No, I'm with you.
Don't start me up on that again. Okay, well, first rifle round goes in favor of the Turkish side, Eternal Fire. Team Liquid discussing if they have enough, and I can tell you they don't.
That's the problem when the opponents are on a full eco. There's a big difference between whether you had 5 alive or 1 guy died. It doesn't sound like it, but it is, because one player has to drop for the guy that died,
and then has no money.
And that ruins money for 2 people, and that's why you can't buy in this round if you're Team Liquid. That's why they go for a half buy. Although they spent a good amount of money for this half buy.
It might be half buy?
Yeah, considering it's 900 lost bonus, 1900.
Yeah, it could be 2 of these rounds, right? They have a lead to work with. If this isn't unwinnable by any
really
stretch.
Need a plant. That would be, you know.
Well, even then, what are we talking? 600 on top of that, so that'll get them up to 2,500. Yeah, okay, you're right. They really need a plant, Hugo. And not Eric, the industry plant.
No. Well, they've got a plan for one. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, a Molotov.
Should have just full bot, honestly. I mean, with this, but
2 on site is going to be interesting.
Well, we get to see what they've been cooking up in the lab, right? With these rounds, you get to see what type of executes they've been working on.
I don't think you were expecting this setup. Like, literally 2 on the bomb.
Madge's on the way as well. Madge has full nades.
It could even be a problem. These pistols can overwhelm. Let's see what happens. Eternal Fire looking at reactions here. Jota and Xantares eating flashes. Jota's still good for his kill. Swivels around, baits him into Xantares. That's a really nice setup. Liquid come chasing. And Eternal Fire teach him a thing or two.
So now, this is to Yanko's point. You've got 3.7 on Twist, you've got 3.2 on Nert. Oh, and they're buying. Okay. So it's a Galil with a Molly. You're going to get some AKs with flashes. You're going to have to really pick what key pieces of utility you want for a round like this. So Twists, he had more money than Nerds, but he's going into a Mac 10, so he can get nades.
It's also forcing Twist's hand as an IGL in terms of what he can call, right? You can't call a slow default, sort of work the map, because you don't have the utility for it. So probably something with a dose of risk. 3 guys Ivy.
Oh, and fast.
Rush Ivy.
Oh, nades are out. Was not expecting the disrespect on the smoke. Mac 10 comes running. Woxic. That's optimistic. A scout with a P2.
Oh, sketch.
Get anything done. Xantares burns 1 for 1. This is a mess at Ivy right now. Woxic didn't even get his smoke out. That smoke's not going to stop him either. Oh, these are not walls. Liquid are running through them. Woxic, you're going to have to hit something unbelievable up close in the smoke. JKS coming out behind him. Woxic's playing off of noise. That's all he's got to work with. They're going to be aware of this possibility. There's no way you're ignoring this smoke as it fades.
Well, Woxic's movement is making me sweat.
He is very, very nervous right now. Lucky to be alive in a 3-on-4, but Liquid is static.
Good trade.
Going back to the pop dog. Both players active, peeking, holding, information gathered by Liquid. They're just going to wait to see if they get the swing. This is what they want. Guns up. They die. Twist 1v1. Woxic trades off. And Twist is going hunting for the kill. Flash, Twist, v Woxic, forces the fight. He's boxed in. Woxic, I don't know. He's so static right now. This is getting terrifying. Twist is going to live and die on this fight. Let's live tonight. 11-6. What an uncomfortable mid-round, but Liquid get out of it.
When you was in last time you remember seeing an Ivy rush work, like, that's kind of wild that they're able to pull that off. The Mac 10 opening incisions, and Tara's going down in the Molotov. And 3rd of 3 tactical timeouts now used from EF.
I know you'll agree, Chad. You know, it's been a long couple of months for Eternal Fire. A lot of games, a lot of tournaments, not much time home.
It's tired.
Major's probably a little tired, man, on this map. I mean, it seems like it, you know, just getting caught here by the pace from Liquid with an nade out. That was the first domino to fall. And feels like, I mean, Liquid, I don't want to talk trash without having real information about their train, but it does, you would imagine that the playbook isn't going to be extremely deep. So for T-side, you know, I think this round was really important for them. It's going to make it a lot easier to close it out in 2.
Yeah, you win this, it's the game, essentially. Eternal Fire going to have very limited finances, 1900 going into the next if they lose this one. So they've gone all in. Woxic with a scout, rifles for everybody else. 3 spring to life out main. Magic just supports Xantares and Wakadi to get close up E-Box. They're going to take main control as a second segment. Nerds thinks better of hanging around. No point giving away a death like that.
Yeah, his team is so spread out and still in the spawn, so...
Buy's not great for Liquid though, Hugo. You get a Deagle on Ultimate, Galils, and 2 AKs.
It's true.
So still going to be a tough round to piece together for Team Liquid.
Scout needs to get involved. Saw what happened when it doesn't. Woxic just standing around.
It is. That's what he has to do, though, right? And that's the problem with this position. We do see what happens after they establish control. He plays on the back of the red. We've seen this with the AWP before. Scout's going to make it harder for him. He's going to have to be going for headshots so they'll be able to path.
They're so late on Ivy. It's like you don't want to sit here all round.
And you can understand the call from Liquid, right? Maybe you don't exactly understand what the finances are like. You're expecting some aggressive maneuvers. Well, so far you've got nothing. So the default spread will be late smokes outside.
JKS pulling back. He was holding up a B, but he's going to be joining them on this main hit really late in the round. No pop control for Team Liquid. Main and Ivy is the hit. Up close, Madger. I feel for him. This might go really, really wrong. He's got no helmet as he's... Pistol and Galil comes round. There's a collat on the scout. That does a lot of work to set Madger up. He pulls back. A lot of damage done for Woxic right now. This scout breathing fire down the necks of Liquid. They're running out of time. They're running out of players. Picks are plenty for Eternal Fire. 3v4. JKS needs to nail something with this AK. Eats another shot. Woxic is forcing this round to its conclusion.
Okay, well, that's just like Liquid on Inferno.
250 damage with that scout.
JKS is hearing this. I go down after time. Zatara's having a little bit of a look, and all the time will expire. So fortunate to stay alive there. They hold on to 2 AKs, a Galil. The loss bonus means that Ultimate and Nerds are going to be working with very little. Nerds could go for another Galil, I suppose. But
they really need some nades.
Yeah, that's true. This type of round where, yeah, okay. So Twist with nades, Ultimate with nades. Nerds with the MP7, signature gun. So they're going to feign outside, make it look like they want to apply that pressure. Poor Woxic, you'd love an ult, mate.
Yeah.
Doesn't picked up a Galil and swapped it out for the scout.
Yeah, I guess he's trying to fulfill his role. Yeah, I'm going to try and contact in towards brown holes.
The speed of peaks makes it feel like an old orb, you know, like a really old orb. Can get a lot of quick re-peaks in. There's a spot for Jota.
Oh, they're going. He's on his own.
Through the smoke. Oh, it's ugly. It's very messy. Body blocked.
He's good at positions like that, Jota. I think about ramp on Nuke, for example.
Yeah.
He also missed the flash somehow.
Ooh.
Hit the edge of the wall.
That's going to hurt too. Okay. Well, they bring it now into a 3-round game. Very well handled. Okay, what's been your most successful?
This.
Yeah, fair. They have had a hard time beating top teams, huh?
It's a fine thing to do to chase down, you know, the B player if you can, but flash missing and then he's just
stuck.
Yeah, not in a good way.
Let's go, beyler. Euro full buy.
Well, that I don't understand Turkish, but I think you just said they were full buy. Our official translators in Twitch chat will let us know. Now, very aggressive Ivy.
Running.
Look at the space.
The realization comes a little late.
Oh, he's in the back lines.
Not going to go any further here.
The comms are going to be crazy right now.
Yeah, they don't even know how many players could be here. It's just one guy, and Wakadi just runs in.
Now you collapse on B.
Got a bit of room, but Santaris looks back. Known for a good spray or two. Gets a couple. Bomb plant is a win.
Ooh. Okay,
they missed the nade, so... Ooh. Wow.
So maybe what he said most successful...
he should save the armor. He had armor, just save it.
Could have been talking about the Ivy play. So Nerds just runs it, draws all the... Sorry, guys, I got to stop talking. I want to hear what he's saying.
Who was it, Twist?
Yeah, I think we can hear more than the viewer at home can,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Yeah, it's louder in our ears.
That's nice. I'm glad we have that. Well, this game's back on. 11-9, 2-round game into the bye. No ultimate T-side AWP. Everything you could want and more for Eternal Fire. Full buys, head armor for everybody, diffuse kits aplenty, full nades, and finally, Woxic wants to use the AWP against a rifle round.
Ooh, that hurts. Double molly, double HE, everything in main and full blind almost. Twist fails.
Looks like that position Zantares has those standard flashes aren't getting him.
Yeah.
So just able to hold that line.
Nerds got what he wanted. The damage, he doesn't care about it. If the flash is good, he has the jump on the CTs, but didn't work out.
All right, well, having to operate with this number disadvantage, troubleshooting for the first time on our screens on Train is Liquid.
This can feel like a very hard game to save right now.
Zantares rotating over. There's no smoke for B.
Same round.
How do you break in?
Hope for the best on the fade. Santaris, though, surely he's going to pluck one out of here. No one's over-peaking. Jota with a flash. JKS. Oh, the timing is awkward. Jota, no way! He recovers that! Spraying at blind JKS. Santaris double up. That is insane. I don't know how Jota relaxes enough to get back that ramp flick and still kill JKS in upper.
Yeah, respect. Respect indeed. He's done a great job in multiple rounds now, 14 kills. I casted one of Eternal Fire's early games. I think it was during Katowice on train, maybe the second time that I ever played it against VP. And he had probably only played it a handful of times, and he was getting abused by VP with inner executes. And now he's got a lot more diversity to his playbook, doing a very good job shutting down any of these little gimmicky moves. Well, they should be able to tie things up. It's just Tech 9s, and they're rushing Ivy again. They're rushing Ivy straight into Madja. Madja's got support.
JKS is doing what Naf did the other round, walking through the smoke, but he's a little too late. His team already massacred Ivy. Ultimate gets 2. JKS falls ultimate onto the orb, onto a chance on a low economy round. 2v2. Plunged into darkness. No idea where Eternal Fire harbor. Coming through. Santaras, if he forces a kill here, it could be everything. Continuing to clear Barrel. Barrel? No one called it. No one said a word. He turns back too late. Nap 1v1. Oh, missed shot a pistol. And they're going to pay the price. What could have been for Liquid?
Oh, you know what you say there. It'd be something slanderous about the Tech 9, I'm telling you that much.
Oh, did he have no ammo, I guess?
I suppose in the M4, right? Because he picked it up. That was either from Madja or from Wakadia. One of the two.
What a sequence here.
Yeah, in the flames, gets double. The third is a thing of beauty. Swings out. Yeah, so low on ammo. It was Wakadia. Yeah. So it would have been low on ammo.
So close. 14 health on Jota.
Oh, they're believing now.
A huge recovery. 5 rounds in a row. 7 out of the last 8 for Eternal Fire.
And now double orbs. So this is going to give some flexibility to the outside setup.
Both pistols for Liquid converted upon. They went 5-0, then 2-0 up. I guess it doesn't win you the game every time. Or maybe it could.
Insta main smoke thrown in a kind of Mirage mid-window-esque movement there from Madja.
Very cool. And they're going for full main as well.
Oh, big nade. JKS low already.
Break out. Out they go. Again, this position for Wakadia comes up with the fruits of his labor. Plucked off of the Team Liquid tree.
Oh, Twist, you've been hurt and almost taken down.
He could before the smoke. No, Xantares holds off. Holds off. Takes the 5v3 and doesn't overdo it.
Feels like the round's done anyway, right? For Liquid, you get the max loss bonus short, but...
Ooh, that's a crazy peak.
How are you meant to break back into this?
No, you can't surely. Orp on the line. Back in. Madja. Yes, he's going to get it.
It's also kind of crazy that Ultimate doesn't have an op in this round. They didn't, you know, it's probably because of the call, but he didn't have it once in this half.
The only time was when he picked it up just then. Yeah, so didn't buy it.
It's like a big deal on this map, with the changes. But also that main pop feels really hard to do if you don't molly the position in which Wakadia is in, and you don't necessarily want to do that because then you're giving away a little bit what you're trying to do, but if they're playing up close...
I feel like we need, haven't seen it yet, a good way to molly that position, not from main. I guess you could, if you're smoked, you can just throw it through, right? But
depends on the timing you want, though.
If you're doing it from like T-spawn, if you're on that yellow dumpster where you throw smokes, usually you throw the Z-smoke and old train, you can like bounce, there's like
off the
girders, bounce off the beam, down, I don't know.
There's one that you do from like brown holes to get E-box, right? That's the same type of thing. So you bounce it off that beam and it's outside above the E-box. So there's definitely, well, I don't know if there's definitely, but there's likely something out there. Look at how beautiful that map used to be, Yanko. So big, so much elevation. Thinking about how good Heaven was. It felt like you're on another map. That's how high you're up in that position. You could even see the bomb, like the standard plant from there. Or you do that plant, you're in that little bit, the bomb train, and then that little bit on the wall there, you'd plant there.
You miss Heaven.
I had to look into the wall while they diffused.
Surfing off the ladder as well. Movement was...
There was back 5, right? So red train now. Used to be able to do this. I used to be able to do this movement where you'd like go up the ladder, and so midair, then you'd land on the lip of E-box. There'd be this little lip, and then you hit on the edge of that crouch, and you'd slide under the pop dog train. And I'm not a movement guy. I used to love that.
It hurts Liquid that both times they've gone for the A-pop, this position has killed them. Multi-killed them, in fact. Nerds could get nothing done from here. Riccardi's done it twice.
Hugo, next time I start going on one of those little memory lanes from 20 years ago, just hit me with like an okay, granddad, it's time for bed.
Oh, I like it.
But I need you to,
I'm a few years after you. my memories of playing
Decade.
Yeah.
Decade, yeah.
There's a few in someone's. Are they really doing
Run
the
it
same
back,
thing?
baby.
Can't believe it.
Bacardi's not there. He hasn't made it. He's going to try. He's running in full flash. The so are they. He can't get up in time. Double kill. This should be it for Liquid. They should be dragging us to OT unless Woxic, Madra instead, had something to say.
Just a tempo change.
Smoke break does not save him. It digs a grave for Eternal Fire. 6 feet under into overtime. Liquid go.
We're fine. We're fine. Thank you.
Thank you. He's so polite, isn't he?
When the waiter comes over asking for refills.
Thank you. Thank you. Just a tempo change. That's all was needed there.
What was different?
They just, like you mentioned, they went before Wacardia got in position and the flashes were great. Look at the flash system ultimate.
Yeah, true. He did get full.
What took him so long?
Took him so long.
Why didn't they do this a few rounds ago?
No, what took him so long to get to Olaf? I guess they popped quicker this time. There was no molly. Can't do it again.
I don't think so. And I don't think he has to land there.
Yeah. Unless he's trying to ruin the main molly, but main smoke, but yeah. It's a weird one. Oh, we haven't seen B Halls in like 10 rounds. Hello.
JKS can't win that fight. Big one from Jota. 17 kills now and climbing. Being impactful with the B defense. Isn't that right there? JKS was solo. Default 4 brown holes as well as pop, and there's another freebie.
And it's one of the worst things that can happen to you in the default when you have one player on an extremity and he just dies. That was your only guy. You lose all control. You lose information. Very limits extremely what it is that you can do from that point on T side. That's why Nerds goes immediately almost on that fact-finding mission. He feels like he has to equalize it.
Sure. But had Jota done many aggressive plays up until that point on B? I don't think so.
No. Been on default every time.
So good time to make that little move.
A better player would be ready for it.
Oh, shot from ultimate.
Guess that doesn't happen in your Pogs chat.
Only it's me giving away the bozo deaths. 34 seconds. 2 spotted in main. Now it's just RVD.
Nice swing. All right, Wacardia, when his eyes are working, when he's not full blind, he's very difficult to stop.
Twist was calling something there. Now Mythic gets a chance to get on the mic. Did I hear Twist say Astralis?
I didn't want to call over the tack, Chad, because that's actually secret information. I didn't want to let, I saw the tack. I wanted to speak over it. We're not allowed to know what goes on in those tactical timeouts.
I will take what we can get around here.
Don't you dare stand within earshot of the players.
It's funny though, I mean,
yeah, Trace.
They said Astralis doesn't even have to be something from that team necessarily. Like we had names for, if you have a 2 smoke combination, that's the same. We say just throw the Gambit smokes, even though Gambit, permabans the map or actually haven't been a team for 5 years or whatever. It's just easy terminology to have so that the players can connect more easily what it is that you want them to do. Okay, so if you have smoke combinations called Gambit every map, well, it's hard to forget, even for them.
Is the Astralis the rush out A main at 16-14 and then do it again?
Yeah.
Is the smoke again? You go in the release. Okay, all right, let's see if that one lands.
Let's see what the cool
I don't know if I trust Antares with the nades as much as I trust Madja, but it lands.
I think it was even better.
All right, that's nice.
Wacardia just...
There's nothing to be afraid of, really. Oh, I like that from Madja too. The aggressive stance on Ivy just knows, hey, we know that you don't have this. We know that we're not worried about it. And it does allow them to heavily rotate over towards B.
Yeah, 3 players here. Woxic's Orb trained in on upper. And again, this double site setup that is so potent. We saw what happened last time. Jota baits them in, and then Xantares gets the multi-kill.
What a read from Eternal Fire. 1 minute 30, they already had 3 players on B.
No one's spamming in main. They know no one's Ivy.
Just feels so blatant.
It doesn't matter. Rinsed, boys.
Liquid can frag their way through this round. There is no smoke for that Molotov. Their util is already out. They have to wait. Reblock coming in for Eternal Fire. This is desperate, but the entry could go a long way. Man in the site overwhelmed. The flashes are irrelevant. It's all about the kills. Liquid, man in, and man up to the challenge.
It's all on twists. In both of these rounds, the last 2 that Liquid have been able to pick up, he's gone first and found entries on a timing that's not expected.
Get him.
He's going to try and hunt this one. They're coming out main, right? The timing was different. Coming out low ramp there, the timing was different. He just went. His team really weren't connected with him as he's run down. They were a little bit more far behind. So massive work from the in-game leader.
They're all still fiddling with nades, it felt like. The timing was a little astray. The smoke comes on the molly, and that's Eternal Fire smoke on Liquid on their own molly to make it bloom quick, and Liquid say, hey, they've cut the molly, let's go. And they hit the great timing, still nades out. That's a very awkward round to lose. Magic will die here to the bomb, so gonna have to move a little bit. Oh yeah, he's realized.
JK's gonna die again.
Oh, just wants the AK. Just take the AK. Oh, it has to take a kill. They see him, and this AK is a fickle prospect.
Nice, boys. Come do.
Eternal Fire with their one timeout.
Interesting that they use it now for the last round on the CT side, not to save it for the T side.
That's true.
OT.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
maybe there's some frustration because of
the timing there. They
I mean, they lost the round, but they stacked the right side, they lost the round, so maybe it's more about calming the players down.
You wanted to talk about the ultimate AWP before, and we're in overtime with 12.5k, still no AWP, so maybe it's something that they don't feel there's too many viable picks for on the T side?
Could be just a interesting approach, really.
Doing a lot of pops.
Yeah.
A lot of group stuff. They are... I mean, think about Woxic's T-AWP. Didn't really come up. It sat idle a couple of times. Didn't really... He played it, but I don't think he really got much impact with it.
They've had problems with these close setups from Eternal Fire more than anything else, so having an extra AK there to trade.
The Brazilian derby's making some noise down there. Not sure if that's Sid yelling or if that's from the MIBR side. Who's going to walk with 2 at the half? Here comes the execute, second tempo.
It's been 8 rounds, T-sides in regulation.
The flashes.
Oh, again, blind, mollied, everything. They've got it, but the flash expires, and so does Liquid's lifeline. My God! Wicardia with 3. That main smoke, they can't get through it. Even the Molotov on his position. And Wicardia, they are hunting him down. Contact out main. That's something. It's a backstab. It could have been a double. Important flick for the captain, but it still thrusts Nap into a clutch.
Worried about the Joe to push in through the halls. Not the case. He's in connected right now, playing in the elevated position. Woxic in the back line with the AWP. Tucks in tight. Oh. Finds the fight. Loses the duel.
It's been 8 rounds CT sides, excuse me. So it's par for the course right now for Eternal Fire.
Glorping him.
And Liquid did good in the opening. I mean, he was flashed, he was mollied. No one was pushing.
They waiting for that HE?
I'm not sure.
Was that Eternal Fire's HE?
JK's got the opening kill onto Zentaras, right? And then they all just got bottlenecked. And then they all swung one at a time. So it's just really poor in terms of the spacing. You're either all going or none of you up.
All I know is I'll be pushing Olaf box every round from now on.
Damn straight. Double AWP CT side again.
Oh, T-AWP.
Lurk smoke.
Fire's off.
So that's going to force someone to have to acknowledge this, and if it's NAF, it means he'll be disconnected from the... Oh, that's a good way to deal with it, 2 are clear. So how much do you really believe that no one's crept up?
It's a paranoid inducing smoke.
Well, I think also Woxic firing off a shot will make me less paranoid. Because if they wanted to work it, he wouldn't have shot. I feel like a player like NAF will probably give that call over to his team.
They are looking to execute on towards B. Can always fake this and go late out pop, but if they do, ultimate standing and waiting. JKS going over towards high ramp. Lurk smoke lands. He's just going to play in this. Well, no, he's not. It's better of it. Backs off.
They can always drop out. That's the fear, but it's not going to catch any of his teammates. They're playing nice and passive here. Cool bounce on that smoke. JKS gets run through. Did they nade it? They must have. 1 for 1. Out on this B-bomb site, wide plant. No one can stop this. Eternal Fire taking space. We've seen this before, but Twist able to pick one out of the picture. Nap follow up.
Great cover.
2 on 4. They're falling apart in this post plant. Zantares gonna have to hit some quick ones, and Twist is just showing up.
Yeah,
in a huge way.
It's a big boy performance from Twist right now, right? He is doing the heavy lifting when other players are maybe missing a little way. He's getting stuck into fights. You can tell he's feeling the game. The duels that he's taking, we discussed Nertz having a slow start to things. I think he was 1-6, 1-7 at one point. JKS also not having a great game. Ultimate doing his part. Naf with a necessary kill down the oil train lane there, but Twist is having the impactful kills. The opener rotates in, grabs another. Now Naf covering. Beautiful work. Canadian combo. Now, Twist is just mowing him over right now. We tie things up 14-14. And a really nice round.
Nice, boys! Fucking sick, guys! This is our fucking game. Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Love it. Hot on the sleeve, leading. High energy, rambunctious.
E-play here. There's 3 players to deal with this from Liquid. Nertz high ramp smoked off. JKS and Ultimate to go up the low ramp.
Oh, they can't stay here forever, though.
I think they'd have to activate for the push when Nertz smoke fades high ramp.
Triple crunch.
Adra is taking the space this time round.
No fake AWP firing. Gotta be paranoid. That run around for Naf to take the other side.
Now the B push activating.
They're gonna get the info. Now they're ready. Naf, he's got a bit of a gap. Holding on. AWP in first. Line up. Doesn't clip the wings of the second, but he certainly knows Woxic's in position. Naf is coming in to close this round and to take match point in this series.
Big flank.
Cut down on the rotation is the other AWP, but JKS has timing and he takes it. You're not ready for 2 on this flank. You're not ready for Nertz. Not for a second, but has he slipped through the smoke? Nertz doesn't know. Hiding out heaven's side. Naf's lost in the wind as well. Woxic's disappeared. And Liquid have no idea what's going on.
They've got time to fully reset right now. Woxic, after taking that tag, can head all the way back around the world. Nertz's position completely unnoted, but knowing that he's one of these aggressive elements within the round, they might expect him to be up close and personal regardless. Naf also floating back towards B, but the bomb's still on the bomb train outside.
Just a really nice wraparound from Jota. Makes Liquid paranoid now.
Re-clearing B. Just to flank back again. Nertz gives it a second try.
He has to
walk this smoke. I think he has to. Just play your timing. Hope for the best. He's not going to clear on his left, but he drops a bomb with 10 seconds. That's it. That's the round. There's no saving it.
Fucking nice, guy. Let's fucking go. Come, Lukura.
Nertz knows. He just pushed Liquid all the way. 1 round will do it. The double B flank. And Liquid don't jump the gun. When the map goes quiet, so do they.
One of these 2 teams is going to be 1 game away from elimination after this one. This is the 1-1 bucket of teams for Eternal Fire. We know it's been a long start to the year, event after event, and deep, deep runs. But Liquid allowing Train to be picked. EF trying to punish. This is so aggressive from Nertz.
He's running it. They're not ready for that. A slow start to the map, but he recovers it in time, and Twist is right by his side. 4 on 3, nailed by Naf. The second AWP shows up again. And Team Liquid, in the blink of an eye, in a flash, sit just 2 kills away from success.
Tough to lose this round. JKS just playing passive from Connector right now. Twists backs off from Pop. Ultimate on the bomb trade. Naf tucked in towards Hell. Rerouting quite quickly though. Madja and Woxic working together to try and take some space. Now, they could just smoke, get down low ramp and get into B. This is going to still be a possibility. JKS they've completely given up B.
I've seen this let teams down before.
Yeah, you'd hate to see it go down this way.
Getting a little bit scary now. Rotate coming in for JKS. Oh, he might get picked though. That AK is a warning shot. That is a huge red flag for Liquid. They've lost this site. Gonna have to be a retake. Util can go a long way. Double Molly Con. Flash just to keep him back. But can you stop Liquid on this retake? 4v2. No excuse for Liquid. They have to win this round. This would inspire Eternal Fire on a reset in another overtime. It can't afford to go like this. Woxic able to reposition. Smoke buys him time. Time that Liquid cannot afford as Woxic nails a second. There's no way he's going to do it on his own in this bomb site. To force another overtime. Liquid are running out of the clock. Naf gets his one.
Someone's going to be
disappears. No one's defusing. They've got the kill, but I don't think there's time.
There's no time at all.
Another OT. A disaster for Liquid. It's not even just the fact they give up the site. It's the fact they don't move in.
And they just fully gamble away.
What are we doing, boys?
I think they're so worried about Ivy because Woxic takes the AWP Ivy and Madja also going with him in some of the rounds, and those are the two players left alive.
Just no one moved.
There was a gap for the slip into the back line, so JKS went across to deal with that to help
But you can't leave B. Like,
no, I
someone
agree.
else should take it. You're giving him a 4v2, you're giving them an empty bomb site.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all that they've given that away.
Eternal Fire can't believe it, probably.
That's shocking.
That's a gift.
That's just the throw of the century.
Oh, dear.
That's like that 4v2 from Tyloo.
This is with Woxic alive the whole time with the AWP.
B's meant to be an easy retake. Liquid have to reset, refresh, grab a drink, and get back in another overtime. This beat crunch that worked in regulation does come up again.
Okay, well, it's a good round to try and reset the mental for Liquid, sure, but hold up, I don't know if they're going to convert this one. This is a 3v4.
Well, at least they've got B on lock, thanks to that push from Nerds.
Now it's like, I'm not leaving anything open anymore. I'm pushing with the AWP.
Again, that's what happened. This is what happened last time. Oh, dear.
Well, I doubt Nerds got this angle with a gun.
No, I don't know how he did get a wallbang on that kill, so that might have been it.
Nice push, beautiful.
All right, contain yourself, lads. You just threw, so let's just reel it in, shall we?
Yeah, Myth is just like sweating right now.
Reel it in, shall we, boys?
Just trying to keep him in this series. Do not want to throw it.
Spoiler alert, spoiler alert.
Both games are in overtime right now. Furia versus MIBR. You guys can go and check that one out as well. That's an elimination series. But both of these games are delivering. Thank you for joining us on your Sunday night. We're getting a bit of a Counter-Strike Turkish delight.
Extra baklava, please.
All right, well, tactical timeout has been called. You've got to ask yourself here, Hugo.
Yes.
Double orbs on the CT side. What are you running?
Well, you asked me if I would or where am I playing?
Well, you know that as EF. You know you're up against double orbs all the time. What are you running? On the T side.
What are you running to? Got to get that deep Ivy smoke in that they've been doing and try to get some control there.
You know
towards the back lines.
You know there'll be less rifles aim mapping you close. So do you just try and do an expo out mid?
What was working on T side? Yeah.
2v4s apparently.
Yeah. Post bars on B. That B plant. Liquid just freeze statues. Woxic is looking for it. Yeah, Liquid don't really fight this. Oh, I say that. Ultimate looking to fight this, but this is as far as Naf would go as well in this position. Naf has got his AWP upper B based off spawn. Ultimate on the line, and Woxic won't overdo it. And then they get blocked. Ugh.
Do you think he's throwing that trajectory so that they don't think he's close? Like, because...
Yeah, could be.
That would be the only thing that makes sense there. There's so many other ways you could throw that smoke.
So it bounces less, maybe? So there's less time to react. It like lands and just blooms instead of going click, 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 click. Okay, Nerds has learned from his worst enemy, Wakadia.
Big nade, huge nade.
Just like 200 damage, maybe more. It's coming into this A site. Nerds looking to spray. Doesn't do a thing. Twist up close behind the smoke, keeping up his ambitions here on this CT side. 3 kills, 30 kills now, hit by Twists.
Nerds and JKS trying to work back in slowly. Just a couple of chip kills from the two of them. Just joining the rest of the boys. They're still here.
2 rounds for Liquid. Impressive recovery from what was the worst throw we've seen in a minute.
We've watched some Tyloo games, so...
Yeah, sure. That's a good point. It was a very Liquid round, shall we say.
Yes, indeed. Classic Liquid.
They've kept the hype. Woxic up in main. We just don't see this. You know, like you said,
understandably
Ultimate's not doing it. Woxic hasn't been doing it, and he bails immediately. He doesn't even take a shot to bait.
And now Siri behind the high ramp smoke again.
Oh, that's a crazy angle. Look, but Jota can't even see him as that smoke fades. He's going to be able to pick players on the ramp, players in upper. Forever, ever. Oh, they're ready. Wicardia shooting lasers.
And you know there's one more towards B because JKS immediately blocks that low ramp with the smoke.
Big boom. Oh, that's 4 big booms for JKS.
Bloody hell. Here's a ringing. How many can he get? Needs 2 kills at least. Rotation on the way.
Soften them up. JKS trying to hold this site hard. 1v2. Takes them both, and Woxic won't come through that smoke. Xantares drips in dry from the top side, but this is going nowhere fast for Eternal Fire. They're getting picked one by one, and JKS with a very nice B hold there. 3 kills. Get off me. Leave me alone. I'm playing a video game,
One
Dad.
more time, I dare you.
He just looks stressed, doesn't he? He's like, oh, thank God.
He's trying to close this map out right now.
Last time he had fun playing Counter-Strike was in 2012.
I think it was 2014, actually. Yeah.
With you,
yeah,
of course.
Yeah. Not anymore.
Yeah. Great nades, though, and back-to-back rounds from Liquid. Okay, just need one T-side round. Just one. You only need one. 5 kills.
Nice! Oh, nice! Oh, fucking sick, Justin!
It's so good. No acknowledgement. All right, Liquid, kind of like unlosable, right? That's what you'd say at this position.
Yeah, right.
Liquid, great position to be in. Should be fine, really. Should just shut down this series now. 2-0, go to bed. Nuts sending out a main. Oh, he saw him. Woxic, though, this is his typical position. And he's got a bit of info from that top red spot. Does he want to really climb up? They've seen him. He's seen them. It's a stalemate. A ceasefire as Liquid go back to spawn.
You don't have a single smoke left. One flash on JKS.
See, this is where the ultimate AWP could come into play. You could do the classic like low ramp jump where the AWP then like posts up on connector, and then you can take some long range duels. But right now you're about to play into the stack, so you need to win with fights. But if you don't have it telegraphed with utility, it might work in your favor. Maybe. It's like tossing a coin. It's 50-50.
This is where you'd like them to almost, you know, one guy to just throw some weak fake and 3 guys to peek together, but they're just going all together into B.
Yeah, swing out up as Xantares, good for his double kill. And, well, Jota gets caught. Okay, a 2v4 back the other way. Liquid rewriting their trauma with a 2v4 to end this series on the site that dragged us into another overtime. It's a double AWP right now. They've got Kit Smoke. They've got to move quick. Caught in the open. Matcha hits his. And Ultimate spotted on the jiggle. Maybe not. Ultimate able to convert his 34th kill to close this series for good. It's not going to happen. Woxic keeps us going, keeps us rolling as Eternal Fire shut down that 4v2 they almost threw.
Lost in the sauce there, weren't they? Just in no man's land with those AWPs peering in.
These 2v4s are not the same. Like, they were 4v4 and 2 guys died, and then they got the 2 trade kills. That's not a 2v4, Chad.
Well,
it's not.
Technically it is, but it's not the same type of 2v4.
Technically.
Well, actually. About audio-only listeners are having a great time. 18-16. Eternal Fire need a flawless CT half, just like Liquid did to take us into trip OT. And we're not talking about the complexity player.
They're screaming. The Portuguese in the other room. The other side of the room. Cardia back. Oh, there's the nade on the smoke for Liquid. It's a nice lineup. Doesn't damage them, but Nerds gets caught in between HEs. Xantares is looking for a crisp headshot here. Crouching in. Somehow surviving. That molly in, but Twist is out in the sight. Madja stops him. His AWPing has been very good on this CT side, and it's going to keep Eternal Fire breathing for one more round.
Of time. Well, no.
Triple.
It doesn't sound as nice, though.
3 OTs. 3 OTs.
Still not great.
One more map. One more map.
Hey!
Hudis Anubis up next if Eternal Fire.
That'd be fun.
Okay.
Unless.
Legendary 1v4.
The greatest clutch in EPL history.
Double molly.
Good
There's
goal.
2 main guys. Toxic hits it. I'm down for another overtime at least. You know?
Why not?
Oh, we have to put pressure.
Delayed. Very delayed.
We have to put pressure somewhere.
Pressure?
Where's he putting pressure?
On the other team.
Ah.
We have to put pressure.
Time to raise it.
In the mid freezer.
Eternal Fire. Oh, it's looking tense right now, Jim.
You'd hate it if the timeout ends and the coach just confused everyone and everyone's like,
I do find it.
what the fuck did he just say?
Do you find it funny?
Happens sometimes. Find what funny?
You took your headset off in the 4v2 and walked away.
Jacob was getting ready to stand it up.
Fair enough.
That seemed unlosable.
Yeah,
I didn't
and then you
expect
turned
the
around,
guy to leave the bomb site open to go check CT.
You gave me a look like, are they going to lose this? I'm like, nah, it's fine. I waved you off. I was like, it's fine. They've got it. Oh, dear.
All right, they're putting pressure.
Never type GG and leave the server until it's actually GG. That's what we're learning today. Liquid, delayed gratification on Train. The first Train they've ever played on an official match with this roster.
So another 3B stack. Eternal Fire with a read. Voxic with a deep angle in Ivy. He's now going to overextend here. Probably not going to play. He knows they've played a lot of AWP Ivy.
Very, very delayed.
I feel like we've never seen a 5v4 with the AWP, you know?
Yeah, so this is going to go one of two ways. This is going to be all the kills coming in simultaneously for Liquid with about 20 seconds left on the clock, or it's just going to be death after death as they try and limp out.
And because it's so slow, Eternal Fire actually stacked B. 3 here.
But do they stay here the entire time? Is this just it for Eternal Fire for this round? I mean, they haven't been pressured at all. Nothing's coming on B. They haven't been putting pressure anywhere else, so...
So little info.
And the round they won was actually Twist breaching through on his own ahead of the timing, so...
This looks good for Liquid. Which means nothing if you've ever watched a Liquid game.
Here they go.
This shot, that's going to help. Woxic gets a second chance. That pop player doesn't go too soon. JKS waits for the main contingent. Twist dead first. JKS cannot get that trade. He falls at the cost of Xantares. Nerds follows up. They're inside of the site with 20 seconds to go. Woxic, oh, he could have won the game right there or taken us further.
How do you plan though when they're on the bomb train?
3v3, it's got to be Nap on the backstab, lurking out Ivy late in the round. He might have just won this on his own.
We got a plan still. Got to get to the bomb train. No, Jonah can deny this. He can deny this.
They're not watching.
Oh, he can stop the plan. He can stop the plan. Jonah can't get it done, and that's it. 19-17. Team Liquid take it. 2-0, baby.
High energy, high octane, high pressure. Tense matchup. First Train comes up clutch. Team Liquid do it. My goodness, that game had it all. Wakadia put on quite a show on that CT